1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Stepped into the scene in 2015, not knowing that we could make it, motivated with the dream. They try to throw us to the crumb side. We gamers over here, yeah. Steady on a mission, but with no competition. They say Kid Smooth is the best spot, representing the best box. Halo Gears, but that's a well, so much for taking them shots. Jack Move got the platinums, dog. How many trophies you got? Blonde will find the answers, whether you like it or not. The gaming guard built a squad of strong-minded individuals. A diverse collection to deliver news that's monumental. Wanna be a guest, dog? You gotta make a decision. Jimmy, I have you in a state of decay walking in this division. It's a dark day in hell, yeah, before you see sunshine. If you can't hear me, player, go and press rewind. It's a season when I thirst, I drink wine. Best to get yours, money, cause I'ma get mine. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Catch you slipping, I promise I'll show you how I still feel. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Yo, this is the Weapon Will Podcast, featuring Black Bond, Kid Smooth, the best spot, Jimmy J Mega Games, Jack Move Johnny, and your host, Broken Games HDR.
All right. Check. This thing open. Damn, Amazo, man.
They
Right.
said they can't hear you.
Yeah, they said no sound.
I don't
No
think
sound.
so. No.
They said no sound, yeah.
I can hear him.
No, they can't hear him on the podcast.
Okay, they should hear me now. Yo, what's up?
Hello.
They should
Y'all
hear
hear
me
us
now.
now?
Okay, they hear me. Y'all hear the crew? Y'all hear everybody else? Okay, cool.
Y'all hear everybody? Make sure they hear everybody. False alarm, I can hear again. Okay, they good.
All right, cool. We good now. All right, yeah. So yeah, I was just flapping my gums for nothing, telling y'all to hit the like button, share out the
Submit the
podcast.
question.
Submit your questions for After Dark on the Weapon Wheel Patreon. The post has been up all week. So yeah, before the podcast ends tonight, make sure you submit your questions so we can address them on After Dark. Yeah, and we ain't gonna waste too much time. We gonna get into stuff, get some things out of the way off the bat. We're gonna be doing some of Jack's Jiggy merch giveaway. We're gonna do that halfway through the podcast. There's gonna be 3 winners. We're gonna pick 3 winners to get some Jiggy merch. That hot product Jack distributing to the streets. know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm excited because in about a week and a half, Verizon coming through to install for your boy. So I'm getting out the bandwidth ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So no more of them connection and internet issues. All that gonna be a thing of the past. Bond can't make fun of me, talk about rats, sending my internet packets left and right, all that about to be done. All that about to be donezo.
I put internet packets on rats traveling the data back. Oh my god, that's crazy.
You're on your fake mic, ain't you?
No, I'm just sitting pretty far. I can move closer
Okay.
actually.
All right, cool. Yeah,
You're
so we're
my
gonna do that.
fake mic?
Yeah, that's what I call it, your fake mic.
Let me get closer.
So yeah, we're gonna do that.
Is this better? Big
yeah.
boss?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we gonna do that giveaway later. So yeah, Weapon Wheel Podcast episode 271. Make sure you hit the like button. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Support the Weapon Wheel Patreon. Hit the like button, please. If you support the Patreon or become a member of the channel by hitting the join button, you get access to the Discord. You get access to custom emotes and chat badges. And if you want to submit a video to be played during the podcast, then make sure you just send me an email at weaponwheelpress@gmail.com, and I'll send you the Google Drive link so you could submit your gameplay. So you get to show off some of your impressive gameplay if y'all be playing games out there. I hope y'all are.
What about the people that don't play games?
Man, and they just gonna be here to watch. So yeah, let's do these intros. First of all, our guest, Alex PSX, a longtime Patreon supporter. How you doing, man?
It's all good. It's been good for a while. I haven't been on this show for a pretty long time, and I just hope to have a good show today. So that's about it.
All right, Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Nice, relaxing Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well.
All right, Jack.
What's good? How y'all doing today, man? Let's get it.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up? Good evening, everybody. Weather's starting to break in the city. Hope for everybody being safe. Let's have a good show.
Hey, where the fuck's Move at?
I was wondering that.
Oh, he's gonna be,
Hey,
he's
This
gonna
is
be a little
crazy. All right.
because he gets home at this time. So we said it's fine if he's like 15 minutes late or whatever, but he should be here. And Mocha.
Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday.
All right.
Smoker
Hey, did
Mocha the
anybody
gangster.
see? Yeah, did anybody see that unwarranted, unprovoked, vicious verbal attack that
I
Mocha
did.
sent against
It
me
was
yesterday?
definitely
You
provoked.
talking spicy, people.
You
Bruh, let
deserved
me-
it. You
So let
deserved
me-
it.
So for
DG,
for
I'll
the,
end it real quick for you. She's a woman, you're a man. You have to take it and you can't say anything.
that's a fact. But let me tell
Wow.
the chat what happened for anybody that's not on Twitter, right? So, I was just browsing through the Twitter feed, as I do,
Real innocent. Yeah, real innocent.
Yeah, just real innocent, being just a civilized, individual, as I usually am. And I come across, Mocha's
Until it comes time
Mocha's
to
tweet. Come across Mocha's tweet, and she's talking about her video game, her PC setup, and I was in awe. I was impressed. I was like, wow, that's Mocha's PC setup is very impressive. It's got 3 monitors. She got the lights. I was like, wow, and I thought I would show her my appreciation for her gaming setup. I was like, so I decided to write something. I was like, hey Mocha, that's really impressive. 3 monitors, and how many games have you beat with those 3 monitors? Because I think it would be an amazing experience. Here comes Mocha, fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga, fuck out of here. I slapped the shit out you. How much pussy you getting? I was like, whoa.
Jeesh, all that. All right.
All that, Jack, all that.
Hey, man.
I just wanted to know
First of all,
I just want
Kenneth,
to know how many games you
what
beat.
happened was
Toxic
you were
nation.
trying to be smart because you guys always be like, oh, Mocha beat 9 games last year. She beat 3 games per monitor. Ha 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 ha. Trying to crack jokes and shit. Everybody was posting their setups, literally everybody. But you targeted me. You're being sarcastic. Oh, how many games you plan on beating on those monitors? Mind you, you bully
still
me
ain't
every
answered.
week. you bully me every week because
Oh,
Mocha be gold chain and Mocha be buying stuff. She don't need it. She don't use it. What you finna be playing on those monitors? You were trying to be passive aggressive. So I returned the energy, and you deserved it.
Hold on. Okay, that's a good thing, because Jack,
What's up?
you know, I keep getting called ignorant and toxic, but all I do is return the energy. Isn't that?
Oh man, you saying it's a double standard out there, Bon? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you know there's a double standard.
Triple standard.
man.
There's when it comes to me, there's like a quadruple standard.
I literally
No,
just asked a simple question. It was
full
so
of
innocent.
shit.
Hey,
You were not
Jack.
innocent. You were being passive aggressive. So I was passive aggressive back. Don't worry about what the fuck I be doing. And then you try to play innocent. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's just drop it. And I said, no, we're gonna talk about it because I'm tired of you bringing it up every other day. So I was willing to talk about it. I had a little bit of time. I'm like, you know what? Like, let's have this conversation because I'm tired of that. Like the gatekeeping. Like you have to beat so many games per year. I'm tired of that. You have to beat so many games per year, or you're not a gamer, and you have all these monitors, so you should be playing every waking day and second of your life, and that's not how it works. Some of us, when we wake up in the morning, we like to do other things before we play the game. If we have free time, we don't want to play the game every single time that we have some time to ourselves. Maybe I want to spend time with my family. Maybe I want to do normal shit, like have sex, and talk to myself.
Another double standard.
And
she hit me with the female version of how much pussy you get, and I was like,
you don't do anything. You don't do nothing but play the game all day. You play the game all day, and you don't have a life. And I'm not like that.
You see this vicious attack off of one question?
I need to
I have
interject
a life,
real quick here.
I do.
This
I
vicious
have
unwarranted
children.
attack.
I don't have any children. Sometimes I don't want to play the game. Sometimes I want to watch Moana with my kids. And I'm not going to be dealing with you getting in your bag all over my case every day on Twitter. I'm going to return the energy.
Yo, I swear to you.
The energy.
I swear this was this came
No,
from
you're
an honest. Yo, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I ain't grew no wings yet. So I don't know where this is coming from. It's an innocent question. I still ain't get my answer.
It was not innocent. You were trying to be funny. You were trying to play me like
man.
I'm not smooth. Like you're not
why Smooth catching a stray?
She said she's not Jerry.
No, he's not catching a stray. Like he's a cool guy. I'm just saying that he lets y'all get away with the fuck shit, and it's not gonna fly over here.
And my animal,
my kneecaps out.
Even my animal caught a stray. My cat don't be doing
bothering nobody. The cat got involved.
I'm like, my cat don't be doing
You deserved
nothing.
it. You deserved it. And then all your little butt warriors. Oh, Mocha got personal. I did not get personal. I stayed on topic.
I don't got fans.
He was trying to be funny, basically saying that I don't play games, and I was explaining to him why I don't beat 30 plus games per year because I have a life and I do other things. I'm not a virgin. Sorry, BG.
Shit. Even I don't be talking about clapping cheeks like that, and you tell me.
You know what, Bloodbath? You know what, Bloodbath? Listen, I'm an innocent I'm a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen, and Mocha the Thug just like went off on me for no reason.
But
like I was,
you're a man and you're black, so that don't matter.
Smoke.
Listen,
I ain't know you get down like that, Mocha. I'm not gonna lie. I heard about it, but when I saw that tweet, I was like, "Oh, okay, now I know."
I didn't really even do anything bad.
I ain't say you did nothing bad. I'm just saying,
I returned the energy.
Listen,
I gotta watch myself. I want to make sure I don't cross that line.
Why do people like just assume the worst in me?
Because you're a man.
I don't know, BG. That's crazy.
I literally did nothing, bro. Like I was like, wow.
Well, BG, you do be doing some passive aggressive shit, though.
Oh, yeah.
I ask questions, I go around Twitter appreciating other people. I spread love and energy. That's the Brooklyn way. And people hate me for it. I don't get it, man. Like,
all right. So
Welcome
BG, you asked
to the
about
club, BG.
You asked about Mocha's 3 monitors, right? It's equivalent to you when you see me post a controller, you be like, "What you playing?" Like, nigga.
Yeah, he's trying to be funny. He's trying to get you attacked. Like, you're not funny.
I'm asking for research purposes. Like, what's the best game? What's the best game?
And I'm asking for research purposes. Who gets?
I want to know what's the
more,
best game to play with the controller.
Oh,
yeah, for research purposes.
Bruh. This is
Jimmy,
crazy,
it's
dog.
time for Duck Duck Goose again.
Right.
You can't. I'm peeping it now, though. You can't. Hallway triggers BG, I guess.
Yo, you can't even ask gamers what games they playing nowadays without it being aggressive. I don't.
You know that's against the rules. What's wrong with you, bro?
It's against the rules.
That's what I'm. It's like I asked them their social security number, nigga. What games I'm playing? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck out of here. I slept the shit. Like what?
First of all, I didn't do all that.
Cave your face and pushy ass nigga. I'm like, yo, you know what? I ain't asking gamers no more gaming questions. That's it. Okay.
Fire.
That's
Don't
done.
ask about no controllers and monitors, dog.
Facts.
I mean, we got this blue controller and this red controller. Now people are like, "Where's the orange controller? We need tails."
I seen that.
I'm just mind my business on Twitter and everywhere I go about gaming. I ain't asking no more questions, dog. I don't want no smoke. None of it.
There you go.
No, you just thought you could bully me. You thought you could get away with the fuck shit.
I've never been a bully. I literally never been a bully.
I was talking to J-Main. First of all, I was talking to J-Main, and he has a 3 monitor setup, and I think he only beat like 2 more games than me last year. So actually,
well, we know J-Main don't beat no games. We know that.
You didn't come for him though. But you thought you could come for me. You didn't come for J-Main.
I came for J-Main.
You didn't come for him. You thought I would let the fuck shit fly, and I didn't. You learned a valuable lesson.
So you calling J-Main pussy?
No, I'm calling you pussy.
Oh shit! Okay.
You said I was a bully. You said I was a bully. I can't be a bully.
Yeah, but you thought that you could get away with it with me. You didn't do it with him.
But
because you knew he would have checked you. You didn't think that I would have, but I did.
I checked J-Main. Yo, how can I be a bully and be pussy? How can I be bully and be pussy? Which one is it? Am I pussy or am I bully? Which one?
It's because you have a cat, BG.
I get it.
Must be.
Just heard the cat.
Yo,
somewhere after that.
I don't even be doing nothing. You know what? Let's talk about games, man. Well, I can't do that either. I get screamed. I get checked for talking about games. I wouldn't even know if I could do that. Let's have a gaming podcast.
Get to it. Get to it.
Yeah, let's have a gaming podcast. Listen, hit the like button. I won't be passive aggressive and none of that. And any questions I ask anybody tonight, I promise y'all, it's coming from an honest place. Okay.
They better, because I cut your ass out too, BG. Stop playing.
Hey man, I don't.
Yeah.
Hey man, you heard it here first. I'm pussy, dog. Yeah. I ain't about that.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, listen, hit that like button.
He's the most respectful person I know.
Thank you, sir. Somebody. Okay, let's do some quick news first. Just gonna fly through these, but feel free to chime in if there's anything you wanna comment on. So first, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch March 26th. Amazon, one of the Amazon execs, I think his name is Mark. He left the company. That Amazon streaming console is falling apart. He left the company. The Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.2 patch has been delayed because of the recent cyber attack. So CD Projekt Red continues to have a terrible few months. The Watch Dogs Legion online mode is coming out March 9th. I don't know anybody who's still playing or cares about Watch Dogs Legion.
I know one person still playing.
Who?
Is it Jimmy? Oh, Smooth.
Oh, Smooth like that game?
I haven't played it since I beat the campaign, but I'll try the multiplayer. I don't know if I'll stick with it though.
I did like the original Watch Dogs multiplayer. I thought that was pretty decent. Okay.
And yes, for me that loves Watch Dogs. I loved Watch Dogs 1, the best one of the 3.
Doesn't say much, but that's probably true.
They've gotten progressively worse, huh, Jimmy? That's crazy.
Yeah, they did actually. Aiden Pierce was the best character.
That's crazy.
It's hard for me to really choose which between 1 and 2 was the better game because both of them were kind of but I probably prefer 2 a little bit more.
2 is garbage.
I only played 2. I
They
only
put
played
that goofy ass
I
dude in
played
there.
one.
Nah, man,
Yeah, the
like
black dude was goofy. Yep.
that shit was so. Never mind. Because some of the shit I want to say about that game was going to get me canceled. No, that game is trash. I tried playing that shit multiple times. Like, there's nothing you can do. The game is. I didn't like the game. But in my order, I would say Watch Dogs 1, Watch Dogs Legion, and then obviously Watch Dogs 2. There was nothing good about Watch Dogs 2. Maybe people like San Francisco, but San Francisco's a weird ass place anyway. So.
Oh, here you go.
Hey man, you know what San Francisco's known for too. Don't do that.
Hey man, leave it at that.
It's in California. You know I don't want to be
Streets.
there.
Leave them people alone. But listen, I wasn't even able to beat Watch Dogs Legion. I played it for maybe an hour, and I was like, I can't do this. I beat 1 and 2 pretty easily, so I was able to sit through those. But Watch Dogs 2 was like very hipster. It was very much for like the hipster crowd or whatever. Okay. What else? Oh, so President Biden is expected to sign an executive order that will kick off a 100-day review of the semiconductor shortage affecting the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Some people were confused about this. Obviously, Biden does not actually care about PlayStations and Xbox. He's not trying to secure one. They just use these semiconductor units in other electronics. So
a lot of electronics. Yeah.
Anybody trying to get a graphics card? Nope.
Man, good luck with that. That's rough.
That's a wrap.
Good luck finding a lot of computer parts right now. I was trying to get some the other day and I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Quick. No, actually, no. Let's go to State of Play. Let's get right into State of Play.
Oh my god.
I didn't watch it, so let me hear about it.
So
Trash.
10 games. Gonna list them off. Returnal, Oddworld, Soulstorm, which is is going to be a free PlayStation Plus game. It comes out April 6th, so it'll be a free PlayStation Plus game. Crash Bandicoot 4 coming to PS5. Knockout City, which is the dodgeball game. We had seen that at the Nintendo Direct. Sifu, which was that like martial arts game.
Looks dope.
Yeah, initially I thought it looked trash, but then I saw more gameplay of it because sometimes these sizzle reels and these trailers don't do it justice. I saw more extended gameplay. It doesn't look bad.
Some people that made Absolver, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that makes sense.
Okay.
So Solar Ash. I saw some people excited about this.
Solar
So
Ash.
trash.
Yeah, they made that name very easy to set up for something else. I was about to say fuck nigga at Freddy's because I have it abbreviated right here. But Friday Night at Freddy's Security Breach.
More of that? Okay.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits that has a release date of August 24th. Deathloop and Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, which is a Yuffie expansion, episode expansion, and is gonna the PS5 version is gonna have a 60 frames mode, 4K mode, as I said, the new episode with Yuffie. I'm not even sure if her name is how to pronounce it. Is Yuffie or
Yuffie? I don't even like Yuffie.
I think it's Yuffie. Yeah.
The original game never had voice acting, so I was never sure.
Does anybody even like her?
Yeah.
I think she's got her fans, but I never. I mean, in game, I never wanted to use her.
She's just a lanky, goofy looking character. I mean, I much rather preferred Shadow from the last game compared to her as a ninja.
Okay.
I mean, come on. I'm sorry, but ninjas need to be cold-blooded assassins, not cheery orange jumpsuit wearing believe it motherfuckers, if you get my drift.
Yeah, I got you. So here are my thoughts. Here are my thoughts on the PlayStation State of Play. So I overall give it like a 3.5 or a 3.5 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. These are not the games I typically care. The only games I cared about was Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Deathloop, Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, and Returnal. That's all I really care about. All that other stuff, just not something. This was overall not a show to get very excited about. I saw some people saying there were going to be deep dives, but I'm like, they said it was going to be a 30-minute show. They're showing 10 games and it's going to be deep dives. I'm like, how do you do deep dives in 30 minutes on 10 games? That didn't make sense. So, and overall, the quality of games that they shown just wasn't very impressive to me. It didn't get me excited or anything like that. And I don't think most state of plays that we've gotten have been really that good. I think the only state of plays that were really great are the ones that focus on single games. Like I think we got a Last of Us state of play, a Ghost of Tsushima state of play. Those were actually the best ones where they just focused on one game because those were actually deep dives. So I wasn't very impressed with this. This was below mid. And yeah, it wasn't very good.
Can y'all just admit that I'm right about all these conferences?
No, you're not right about all of them. Some of them are good.
Well, name the last one that was good.
Like,
I'd agree.
It was that bad. And then also, I feel like conferences like this are necessary because you have to have like a space for people to showcase these games too. Because I feel like there's a fan base for them. So I think it was necessary. And some of the games I actually thought looked decent. Kena, Returnal. I thought Seafood looked nice. Then Five Nights at Freddy's. I want to play that.
Wait, I don't Five Nights at Freddy's?
People hype about that in 2021? I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't play any of the other ones, and I actually was recently thinking about getting into them. So with them putting out a new one, I kind of want to play all of them.
I believe they're all on Game Pass.
Yeah, they are on Game Pass. I saw them on there.
All right, I'm about to pass some achievements in that case. All right.
Yeah.
Do you even play games to play good games, or you just play games to pass?
I play. Hey. I'm just saying. I play good games when they release, and then when I'm bored and I got nothing else to do, I'll play the games to pad the achievements.
Well, I have a suggestion for you. When you're bored and you have nothing to do, you know what you should do? You should wash them bed sheets.
Oh, hey! We already established that they get washed. I'm just not the one that's doing them. Like my wife washes them often
and trim them nails.
Smooth. What's your thoughts on the state of play?
Oh damn! I didn't even watch it, bro. I ain't set myself up like that.
Wow.
No. Like I mean, if I'm just looking at the recap, I can't really judge and say if it was good or bad. But the only thing I was interested in seeing from the state of play was Kena, because that's the game that most interests me, like ever since it's revealed. It's cool to see, I guess, what Final Fantasy potentially looks like on PS5. But other than that, there's nothing in particular in there that I wanted to go back and watch. So.
Okay. Kena is $40, by the way, which
$40 in August. What's up with that? Really, I thought that was a little farther than I was anticipating.
I think that's a good release date for that type of game.
Like that's a whole half a year from now. I thought it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack, what are your thoughts on state of play?
All right, I'm gonna start off by saying this: the state of play, absolutely abysmal. They need to be ashamed of themselves. Now, they came out beforehand and said we got 10 games to show you. These are games you've seen before, so that's cool. And I'm gonna say this: it was a leaked state of play on Reddit, and even though people said it was mid and trash, it would have still been better than this. So let me just say this, right? They opened up with Crash 4. I know one person with Crash 4. I got over 1,600 PSN friends. Nobody plays that fucking game. Nobody cares about that fucking game, okay? Returnal looks dope. Looks great. They still trying to sell us on it. They still trying to explain what's going on. People don't buy Housemarque games at $20. They're not going to buy it at $70. I already got Returnal coming. I'm going to fuck with it, okay? Knockout City look cool. I might play it. But that's a PSN Plus game. Nobody's going to buy that game. If it's not free, people aren't going to play it, and the online's going to be dead. Seafood look all right, but Seafood, I heard other people say, this is a game people gonna cap for. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. You're not gonna buy it and play it. These games are shit that don't nobody want. Solar Ash, I ain't really got no opinion on that, man. Five Nights at Freddy, no one gives a fuck. Odd World, I don't know how they keep making Odd World games. I don't get it. I just
That's one of the great That's one of the greatest mysteries on earth is how this game keeps getting funded to me. That's what I'm saying. For. I tweeted, I've never heard nobody say, all right, bro, I'm gonna holler at you. Let me go get back on this Odd World. You ain't never heard that. Ever. This game over 20 years. You ain't never heard that, right? And the first one came out over 20 years ago. Like
in the 90s.
This is the sixth one. This is the sixth one that's coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Kenna Bridge of Spirits is definitely the highlight of the show. The game looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful every time they show it. $40 type. Everybody's like, damn, why it ain't 70? Now people trying to make narratives. Oh, it's only 40. Is it gonna be short? Is it gonna ruin our expectations? But these same motherfuckers that care for Destruction All-Star. So how that work? But definitely copying Kenna. That game looks. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that game. I wish it was coming out earlier, but you know what I mean. Deathloop looked like a real cool game, but guess what? Microsoft owned Deathloop. Microsoft owned Bethesda. I'm not supporting that shit, okay?
Whoa. Hold on, time out.
Why not? You want to know why not? You want to know why not? You want to know why not? Because I know for a fact, if Deathloop 2 come out, it's not going to be on PlayStation. So why the fuck why the fuck would I support a game that ain't going to be on my preferred platform?
You don't know that.
On PC.
Number one, number one, you said you have a laptop. Okay,
I do.
Okay, that's one of the things you always say.
But here's my point. If that's being the case, if I wanted to play Deathloop, I'm gonna wait till it come to Xbox Game Pass, because that's where the sequel gonna be at, and that's where all my achievements gonna be at. So I just wait for that.
Achievement thing is out of control.
And it shouldn't matter if you don't, but you don't know. We don't know Microsoft's plan.
Well, we'll see. I'll wait and see.
Wait till next year.
It ain't mentor for me to get that game.
Jack, this is a stupid reason. Jack, this is a stupid reason not to buy a game.
That's my reason.
I thought they did say that, Smooth.
Say that again. What?
I thought they did say that they're gonna allow all the games that were remaining to come out.
Well, we don't know. We don't know that.
I thought they did say that. Okay.
No, what they said was what they said was, and niggas misquoted it. They said the games that are scheduled to come to PlayStation are still coming to PlayStation.
Right.
So far, Tokyo and Deathloop. No other game is scheduled.
Right,
to come
and
to
then
PlayStation.
that's it.
It might be it, but like I said, I'm not supporting that game if the sequel not going to even be on the goddamn system. I like, but I get it on Game Pass. When it come to Game Pass, I do that.
We don't know if there's going to be a sequel. You not buying the game right now.
I'm not getting the game.
Based on a whole bunch of unknown variables. There's a whole bunch of unknown variables.
Studio. What the fuck?
Anyway. But we don't. This could be a one-off game. Like you not buying the game.
Fuck what it is. I'm not getting it. I'm not.
Oh, this nigga, man.
I don't give a fuck.
This nigga Jack different, bro.
See, a slave chooses, a man obeys. Right? Why go?
No, Jack, you corporate slaving.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. If I don't want to play the game because I can't get the sequel, why would I do that? That's dumb as hell.
Look, if I like restaurant A, but restaurant B got the food I want, I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna go take my ass over there and eat.
That's cool, but this is my decision. I choose not to support that game.
But you can get the sequel. It's called the $300 Xbox Series S.
Or your laptop.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, like I said, if it come to Xbox, I get it on Game Pass for the subscription price. I don't see the issue. There you go. And I ain't got no opinion on Final Fantasy VII Remake, but what I will say is they announced that Final Fantasy VII was also going to be a free game on Plus, but they announced it after the State of Play because you do not get all the upgrades if you get the free Plus version. You do not get the PS5 upgrades for free. You do not get the DLC for free. So you got to rebuy all that shit. You cannot use the Plus version and get the Final Fantasy VII upgrade. So that's why they didn't announce it during the State of Play. Out of all the games shown, I only cared about two of them. That one being Kenna and Returnal. So I give it 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Damn. 2 out of 10. Jesus.
Mocha, your breakdown. Want to break this down for us? Your thoughts?
Oh, I went right after you did already.
Oh, my bad. I was paying attention to you, Mocha. I was.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I only cared about. Let me get mine out the way real quick. I only cared about 2 games. I already said what they was. I was gonna be buying Final Fantasy VII for PC, but I see that's coming out free on PlayStation next month, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'll be looking forward to that upgrade for free to play, and Sifu, because Sifu looks pretty interesting. Everything else is like I'll wait and see what comes out. But real quick, those are the 2 games that caught my eye.
Alex, your thoughts on this?
I pretty much only care about the same thing like Hanu and Sifu. They show pretty much everything else like way back when. So nothing new was pretty much shown. For me at least.
So what's interesting is, like by the way, Jack, can you get the super chat list ready? We're gonna just take a quick break after this. What's interesting is I saw Xbox dudes actually a little bit more forgiving. with this show than PlayStation do. That's just what I saw in my
you know
purview on
why?
Twitter.
You know why? You know why? Because they used to the games they getting on Game Pass that a lot of people roast, a lot of people make fun of, and PlayStation is veering in that route. That was a game. If you would have told me this is a Game Pass showing, I would have been like, yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? What's there between State of Play and a Game Pass showing? Besides some of them games is PlayStation exclusives for right now. I'm not dealing with this mediocre bullshit, man.
And I agree with you, right? And I was having a conversation with like Tick, from not short stubby Tick, Tick podcast,
Xbox
Tick, Kal-El, yeah, Xbox Tick, and he's a lot more open minded when it comes to games. I call it a little bit more accepting of mediocrity, but he calls it being open to being open minded. And I think like Xbox dudes are more just open-minded to mediocrity, right? And versus like
that's the most disrespectful shit I've ever heard.
It is what it is.
But that was very disrespectful. Oh my god!
You championed a game called The Mediocre.
Bond, like you guys are. I don't know. You guys are generic as fuck. That's because
you were literally saying a couple weeks ago how you don't like Neon Falcom games.
What is that?
Cold Steel.
JRPG games.
Oh, okay.
But look, here's my point, right? Here's my point, right? Because like a lot of Xbox dudes say like PlayStation dudes, they all are like want the same game at this point, the over the shoulder, cinematic story driven game, and I don't think that's true, right? I know that's not the only type of game I want. I just want it to be like quality and of a genre that I like. Because here's the thing with like a lot of these indie games and stuff like that. I feel like with a lot of indie games, they're usually genres that I wouldn't like even if they were AAA games. Like if you took a lot of these indie games and gave it like the best graphics and a huge budget, I still wouldn't like it because these indie games, they be doing like this artsy fartsy, gameplay that I don't really care about, right? That's what I don't like about a lot of these indie games. They try to be very different and very artsy and shit like that. And PlayStation spoils you, right? I don't want all my games to be story driven and cinematic, but when you play a lot of PlayStation first party games, they spoil you. They ruin other games for you because of like the quality that they put into it. So it's hard for like, even when I play a game that has loading screens, right? And like when like transition, like fade to black transitions. I forgot what game I was playing recently, and it had like a whole bunch of scenes that was like fading to black. It was bothering me because like the last few PlayStation games. Well, I didn't play that. The beta. I did play it at PAX. We're gonna get to that. But like games right now, like when PlayStation sets the bar, and then you go back to a game that doesn't meet that bar, it fucks you up. It really fucks you up. I don't care about I don't care that it's not story driven. It's just that PlayStation set the bar so high, and I just it bothers me going back to something that's lesser.
That's facts though. Like after I played like God of War and The Last of Us Part 2, bro, I was so depressed to play anything else, bro. I'm like, this shit don't even compare for real. Like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it do.
And that's why I feel like I'm gonna let you go, Mocha. And that's why I feel like Xbox dudes, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all haven't gotten that yet on y'all side. So y'all are a little bit more accepting of what's lesser. But once y'all get that, and I do believe y'all get that eventually, trust me, your whole gaming experience will be ruined after that.
When they getting it, BG?
It could be Halo Infinite. It could be
Fable.
Could be, yeah. It could be Fable.
It could be Avowed. It could be all this stuff. So I mean, hold the slander, bro. Hold the slander, bro.
It could be, and once y'all get it, all this other stuff, it ain't gonna cut it for you. Gaming is gonna be ruined for you then. So I'm just saying, enjoy gaming now while you haven't had the greatest.
Both those games, they didn't do shit to me. I thought they were very good, but they didn't do shit to me.
Yo, I just came up with the best Xbox analogy of all time.
Oh
no. Because I was just thinking about it. You know what Xbox fanboys are? They're like the person that says they're going to keep going to the gym. Oh, I got this weight. Oh, I bought a treadmill. Oh, I bought a Peloton. Oh, I got a membership here. I got a membership. Okay, when you gonna start working out? Y'all got all this shit. You be talking all this good game about how you about to be, you about to come into the summer looking good. Okay, where are the results?
Yeah, Jack, where are the results?
I never told you I was doing none of that. you tweet. Shit.
Buying all this stuff, but ain't nothing changing.
Okay. So yeah, PlayStation State of Play sucked. We all agree on that.
Trash.
Mostly. Jack, you want to do this quick super chat break?
One Mocha finna say something or no?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with what you were saying before about how your standards are really high now. Basically, that's it.
Okay. All right, super chat break. We got Hola Moko 17. He said, BG, apologize to Mocha, even if you didn't mean it.
Hold on, what was that name?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my apology.
Hola Moko 17.
Is that the husband?
Word. That sounds like a burner account. That does sound like a burner. Hey, y'all want me to listen? Mocha, I apologize that you were offended and you took my message the wrong way.
Not that apology. Come correct.
What?
This shit is heat.
You're playing with me a lot lately, BG.
What?
It's all right.
Hey, watch your mouth.
It's not no real apology. I'm sorry you got in your feelings, bitch. That's what you just said.
I did not say that.
What's a woman telling
you got offended. I'm sorry you got offended. And also, I do want to throw in there, I was never really offended. I was never in my feelings or anything like that. It was funny to me. I was just, dishing back what you be giving out. So, yeah.
We know.
I mean, listen, I might have had a little BB gun and Mocha went straight to the chopper, went straight to the M. She went straight to the M16. I had a little BB gun. I was like, all right, what I'm saying?
Mocha went straight Bond on you.
But yeah, go ahead, Jack.
All right, we got Dank Serious. He said, when will WWP become an MRA podcast? I don't even know what that means, Chief.
I have no idea what that is.
Mature rated audience.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Was that right?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe. what you want us to talk about on here, nigga? Sex?
Mature rated audience?
I don't know, man.
Can we get any more mature?
I'm saying, though. All right, we got Shot Red 555. He said, Mocha coming with the heat. I respect more and more. There you go.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got Miss Tech Not Fancy. She didn't leave a message, but she did leave a $10 donation. We appreciate you. We got Almighty. Oh yeah, shout out to Miss Tech. We got Almighty Moreland. He said, "Nah, BG, don't fold. Get it back in blood." Ooh. All right.
I'm a peaceful guy. I'm a peaceful guy.
There you go. We got Jet Life 504. He said, "Anybody getting Guilty Gear? Beta was fire."
I want it, but I just don't have time to put into fighting games.
That's what I said about Dragon Ball FighterZ. Nobody believed me.
No. You said you're taking everybody to the cleaners. Stop. Stop this lying right now.
And then life got busy for me.
Oh, I'm taking everybody to the cleaners, man.
Let's play tomorrow.
We're about to get mobbed.
The 29th.
We got Bless 011. It said Jack needs to change his thumbnail picture from a platinum trophy to a PC laptop. You might be right about that.
Jack, I'm still waiting for all your PlayStation shit.
Hey man, let them keep up what they're doing. You gonna get that. Let me see. We got
done.
Hey, they might be.
I already know Ryans are S-class villains. We live to destroy feelings and everything.
I heard this dude. We got OBJ Jr. He said, "Can WWP invite King Thrash back?"
Who? Or eventually.
King Thrash. Yeah, I fuck King Thrash.
We
got 3 more. We got Shot Red 555. He said, "So BG, you never liked Limbo? That was an artsy game."
I didn't see Limbo as artsy.
That's an artsy game.
I beat Limbo.
The whole thing was black and white. That was very artsy.
But when I say artsy, I don't mean like the aesthetic. I mean like the meaning and the theme of the game. Like
it was pretty dark. That
it was very dark. That game and Inside, pretty dark.
Yeah, man.
I liked Inside. Yeah, I thought it was good.
All right, we got Dank Serious. He said Xbox Shields better own Microsoft shares. Jeez.
Too expensive.
All right, and we got Miko19. He said support WWP, the only podcast in the community that don't got a bunch of goofy dudes comparing phallus sizes. Cough PSP. Cough. Oh man. Hey, yeah, y'all weird for that shit, bro. I ain't gonna even speak on that. No, cause we got the Q&A podcast every other Tuesday. Dude sent in the question, who got the biggest dick on the podcast? Like, bro. And it was a dude like, yo. Like, who got the biggest dick on? Like, I don't know, Nick. Like, what? Oh man. Oh,
Yo, what's the fuck going on?
Jack, did you participate?
I mean, everybody had tried to answer the question, but we weren't really comparing like that. I don't know, man. Shit was crazy. It got spooky. It got spooky.
He almost got y'all to drop draws.
Like, I'm not sure, man. Hop on camera real quick. Let's see. Hold on. This shit is crazy.
But that was right up Alex's alley, huh?
And what's crazy, your Xbox got smooth. Your Xbox got smooth.
Speaking of Alex, BG, what did Alex say on PSP that you were taking issue with? That they didn't check him on?
Just that, Alex is a big fan of Weapon Wheel, so I think I got him blocked, by the way. I think I need to unblock him.
Damn.
But no, Alex is a big fan of Weapon Wheel, so sometimes, he just takes some shots. It was nothing serious, but, the thing that bothered me about it, I was like, listen, this is Black History Month, Alex. You can't be taking shots at an all-black podcast, and you're a Caucasian, okay? You can't do that during February. You do it all year round. You can't do it during February. And then the three other black people on the podcast, Jack, J-Main, and Kofi, Kofi being extra black, he check him. Like,
wow. Wait, what?
Alex.
Wow.
Alex told me I unblocked. Alex told me he was 2% African. Okay, I had to believe. Wow. He had just enough to get that slander off. Just enough.
Extra.
Y'all are disrespectful.
Kofi had double responsibility to check Alex because of his shade. He had double responsibility.
Stop. Colorism is bad. oh shit.
Yeah. I watched Alex's latest video. Tell my man to stop reading off the damn teleprompter.
Oh man. Oh shit. BG almost made the Ultra Black remix. Oh my god.
Shout to Kofi, man.
I have no parts in this.
Black is beautiful, by the way. This is I can make fun of Kofi.
Last day of February.
Yeah. I can make fun of Kofi because I love black people, man. I love my people.
Why are you struggling to say that? You good? You
good, man. I love my
Frankie, you want to say that at first. You was like, I like black people.
I love my people.
All right, man.
Okay. Is that all of them?
Yeah, I think we got one more, but we can go on. Well, no, it's just keep.
Okay. We're gonna get back to the other ones. All right. What else we got here? So, Anthem's dead. EA officially announced. They had plans to keep supporting Anthem, try to bring it back. Breathe some more life into it, and it was called Anthem Next. And they had the big execs had the meeting, decided, we gonna bury it. We gonna just stick a fork into it.
Imagine you're working like 1,000 hours on this project, and then the people that are left on it, and then all of a sudden you get smacked in the face.
Bruh, Alex, there was no hours put into that. As soon as they announced that they're going to discuss, I already knew it was canceled. You don't announce that, we're going to tell you if we're going to continue. It's like, really? That's a public. So we're going to just wait for you to say, all right, we're going to work on it. Nah, you don't do that. That's crazy.
And
let me call my job. It's like, I don't know how I feel. I'll let you know if I'm coming in or not. That shit, no, I ain't coming in. I'll let you know. Like, what?
And feel bad for workers.
Yeah, and let me set the record straight because anytime I say anything around here, it's like a game of telephone. When I say something, people always like add mad sauce to it, and it's never what I originally said. Okay, so I played the Anthem beta, and I felt like the Anthem beta was pretty good. It was like the flying feels amazing in that game. You there's no denying that. Like if you there's no better Iron Man simulator than Anthem. That's a fact. Okay, even Avengers as Iron Man don't feel better than being in one of the javelins in Anthem. So I felt like the beta, what they did in the beta was pretty good, right?
Who had the marketing rights to that game?
Xbox,
I don't know.
Was it Xbox?
Oh, okay. It could have been. I know it wasn't PlayStation, so it's possible.
Well,
so
that tells you all you need to know about the game.
So I bought the full game, and I beat it. As much as, doing all the content, technically, one of those games, you can't necessarily beat it, but I did all the content. And in my review, I told people, listen, the beta was good, but this is not a game you should buy. This is not it, right? It goes from me saying the beta of Anthem was really good to me hearing people say, oh, BG said Anthem was his game of the year 2019. I'm like,
all right.
Yo, I didn't hear that one.
You know what I remember vividly about Anthem in this podcast specifically? I remember BG getting in here and a lot of you was kind of capping for it, yo. And I remember Jimmy saying, "This ain't it. This game is not it, bro. It's not gonna be it all."
What did Bond say?
I don't remember what you. You probably said trash. I think we was all pretty much like it's trash. Then BG was like, "Nah, bro, you gotta play it, man." And flying and all this other dumb shit. And then when the game came out, it wasn't none of that, man. I don't know, BG, bro.
But you gotta understand in the see, look, I was talking about in the context of a beta, the game was pretty good. In the beta, like
real quick, I just gotta say this game was getting a narrative that it was the Division killer, so I had to inspect it, and then upon inspection, the game was trash.
Upon inspection,
it didn't pass. It didn't make the cut. So flying was the only thing they got right in that game. The only thing.
So I just want to put it out there that in my review of Anthem, it's still up now. I told people literally not to buy the game. I told people that. I just want to put it out there.
I can't front. I don't remember that part though.
But the thing about it though, PG, the way you talked about it, besides you saying that, the way you talked about it, no one would have ever gathered that from you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seemed like you was really like pushing it, like, yeah, this shit heat. Like,
see, I'm a mature guy, Jack. Right?
Are you okay? That's what's up.
And I'm one of those people when I get new information through playing a game, then I inform the people because I'm a man of the people. I want the people to stay informed. And that's what I did. I corrected my previous statements based on the misleading beta. And, when I got the full experience, I informed my brothers and sisters that this wasn't it, to stay away from it. And I was viciously maligned for correcting what were my previous thoughts when I was just maturing and growing. I was, I received more information and I spread the word and people made fun of me for it.
So they need to actually be apologizing to BG because he corrected his wrongdoing.
Exactly.
And y'all still villainize this man. Did y'all realize that? That's crazy.
I'm trying to see what was the difference between the beta and the release. It was the same shit.
No, don't do that, Jimmy. Don't do that.
I'm saying they really, like it was. You act like it was a different game.
Oh shit!
It was different.
All right, I'm looking at that, dog.
Shit is crazy.
It was different. Anyway,
that's funny.
Anthem's dead. That's a summary.
As it should.
Peace.
Yeah. So, question: what is with this culture of everybody wanting to be an insider, bro? What is going on? Why is this the new trend on Twitter of everybody pretending to be an insider, wanting to be an insider? What is happening?
It's getting bad.
The free clout money.
It's getting
I think
bad.
they do it for followers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's just so weird,
that
man.
Song,
like,
did it all for the clout. I forgot what it was called.
You know what else it is, though?
Uh-huh.
A lot of Xbox guys, they getting these party chats. If you're an Xbox fan and you gobble that dick right, you can get in party chats with like Phil Spencer and Aaron Green. Like, they be playing games, well, I don't know if they playing games, they ain't got no games, but they be in party chats just casually conversing with people. Major Nelson, yeah, man, we bringing out this controller next week and all that. So they probably do got a little information. You never know, man.
My question is: his name really Major Nelson?
No.
Larry Herb.
Yeah, he just go by that.
Why he call himself Major Nelson?
That's just what's his gamer tag at that point.
That's
So
a,
it's just
that's a character of I Dream
He's
of Dreams.
major.
I don't know.
Name should be Major No Games.
The only person I consider, an insider around this community, besides, the few people on Twitter who we know be putting out information. There's like two.
The huge.
Honestly. Yeah. And what's Wario? Is it Wario and one other guy
Mario
maybe?
64. Mario 64.
Yeah.
Nightbell.
And honestly, Rand, because I go to Rand sometimes and I be like, Rand, what's up with this? And Rand,
you're missing the biggest insider.
Kiss me.
No, come on, y'all know.
oh,
I think I know who he gonna say.
You got a bunch of malpractices.
but
Hip hop gamer.
yeah.
Called it.
What happened to the doctor?
A doctor, yes, sir.
You just wanted to throw a shot at Dr. Trey. Leave that man alone.
He be right
But-
about some of that shit. That dumpster dive be getting him.
I mean,
the LinkedIn
you take
dumpster diving?
You take 100 shots, you're gonna make some.
Bro, when they called that nigga Abraham LinkedIn, that shit had me.
But yeah, Rand is the only other dude that he stuff he be calling out. He hasn't really been wrong about. So
I don't know.
the rest of y'all need to shut up and stop acting like y'all insiders. Yeah, it's completely okay to not know nothing about a game before it comes out, bro. I don't know why people feel like.
What about Review Tech and his birdies?
See, this is my thing with insiders, specifically like PlayStation insiders. First of all, there's no such thing as a PlayStation insider. No, none of these dudes know nothing. But I hate the obscure shit. Like they'll just tweet out, "Wow, hashtag PS5." Like, bro, how is this getting traction? Or I saw something. I can't tell you what I saw, but if you saw what I saw, amazing. It's like what the? Or they'll say something is coming, or then you be like, "It's a they'll announce the state playing about." He told you, like, no, fam.
Because
No,
PlayStation insiders have literally taken the biggest L because the shit with the stuff with PlayStation where it's went left, none of them called it out. When they said
your game's going to PC.
the game's going to PC, the We Believe in Generations, these games going to be on PS4. They didn't see none of that coming. Where were y'all then? Well, how come you didn't see this coming?
Who announced that? You know who leaked that? Rand leaked that PlayStation games on PC shit.
Yeah.
People said it was full of shit. And then look at
all these PlayStation insiders, y'all just got to shut up and take that and just relax somewhere.
all the dudes is frauds, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard stuff from other people. I do know people that are legitimate insiders, but I just don't say nothing because I knew about the whole frames per second boost probably a month before it happened. But I don't think it's really that big of a deal. And the person that told me was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. All right, moving on. So these are some game delays, and I say delays in quotes because they didn't have real release dates, and nobody logical thought that these were actually coming out this year. So Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Forbidden West, and God of War are most likely not coming out this year. And those are probably going to be 2022 games. So that's 3 major PlayStation games that are probably not releasing.
So what major game is releasing this year?
PlayStation? First party?
Ratchet and Clank.
Yes, sir.
Ratchet and Skank.
Might be it.
Wow.
That'll probably be it.
Oh, speaking of game releases, Smooth, have you thought about my proposition?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're still on, no. We was it? What was the thing? Either back out or double or nothing.
Well, yeah, you can think about it more.
So yeah, these games I never expected them to come out this year anyway. So this year wasn't looking so good. The projection of games, not only from PlayStation, just overall, it's just not that great. But I think 2022 is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be a much better year.
I agree.
I think they could have waited an extra year to put out the consoles. Like they should have waited a year.
Could have launched them cheaper too.
Those people I know that have PS5s, they have like nothing to play right now. They're playing PS4 games.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But here's why I disagree with that, right? Because anytime you launch a console, every generation, it's always missing features at the beginning, right? So even if they launched next year, it's still going to be missing stuff, and there's always that dry spell at the beginning. Like they hit you over the head with maybe one or two, games, that's maybe worth having the console for, and then there's a dry spell for maybe 1.5 to 2 years. Remember the what was it called? Sparse Station. Remember the Sparse Station 4? When we were getting
that
indie
that
games.
was just a bullshit lie made by people that didn't ever have the games to begin with.
I mean, there was a sparse period though. There was
I don't
some
feel like it
sparse-
was this bad. Was it like this bad? Like, I
Nah,
don't
it
remember
wasn't.
being
Yeah,
this
Yes,
bad.
it was terrible.
I feel like this
no,
was
the
2014
the
was
PlayStation, the PlayStation 4 launch was definitely worse.
Gaming.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
2014
I don't.
No,
because-
2014 was bad, bro.
But if you didn't, hold on. If you didn't have PS4 games to play on your PS5 right now, you wouldn't be playing nothing though.
But that's true too. I'm not. Listen, I don't have no PlayStation 5.
But hold on, okay. For PlayStation in 2014, it was Killzone and it was Knack. At least like with the PlayStation 5,
But you at least had games like Battlefield, multiplayer games to keep you occupied.
Wasn't Battlefield broken on the
that's
PS4 or
what's
something?
Battlefield 4, yeah. But with PlayStation 5 launch, at least you might have had to depend on some PlayStation 4 games, but they were
What
also
multiplayer games you playing on PlayStation 5 right now?
none. But I had Demon Souls, Spider-Man, and surprisingly, listen, I'm sorry, I got to shout out Astrobot, which was a surprisingly good game.
So you had a game that was on PS4, an old ass game that was on PS3, and fucking Astrobot.
And it's still 10 times.
It's definitely worse, man.
But that's still 10 times better than the PS4 launch with Knack and Killzone.
Nah.
Come on, stop
No.
it. Wait. You mean to tell me
Killzone, Resogun, Battlefield.
Stop it.
Amen.
Bro.
I believe they had their own Assassin's Creed as well. Yeah,
Demon
That
Souls.
was the worst Assassin's Creed though.
No, Black Flag was the worst Assassin's Creed was.
Nah.
What was
No.
like
It
the eyes
was,
were bugging
yeah.
out of the head?
No, Black Flag was not the worst Assassin's Creed.
He's talking about 3. People say 3 was bad.
Yeah, 3 was.
Yeah, 3 was bad, but Black Flag, like, I skipped it because it looked like you were on water for like 90% of the game. Am I wrong? Like, was he like a pirate?
Yeah.
He
When
was.
they introduced like the whole boat, like ship battles and stuff, right?
Yeah, but Rogue was the pirate. Rogue was definitely the pirate.
I'm not gonna call it bad because I didn't play it, but man, it looked boring.
I mean, but then they have Freedom Cry with the black guy, and they saved it. They saved it.
Had to put the black guy in
Y'all
DLC.
didn't stick around. Yeah, y'all didn't stick around, but yeah, they saved it with the black.
But I'm definitely taking Demon Souls and Miles Morales over Knack and Killzone. That's like not even close to me.
Yeah, I very rarely agree with BG, but I'm taking.
Only because Killzone is so shitty. I'll agree with you. Killzone is a horrible fucking.
And I like Killzone. I put a lot of hours in that multiplayer, but I'm definitely
I like
taking
Knack.
Demon
I like
Souls.
Knack.
Yeah. Kissone's goat.
And then after those games, we had Infamous, and that was trash too. So
Stop it.
I think I'll just take.
We ain't, that's where we depart, Blandrew. Don't go that far.
It's garbage.
Boring game with great graphics. That's
And then didn't you have Bloodborne shortly after?
That's 2015.
That was 2015.
2015.
9 out of 10 people with a PS5 right now is playing something on PS4. That was
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I be on Discord, bro. All my homies that got PS5, they be like, man, they be teaming up and playing the most obscure bullshit I have heard about. I'm like, bro, it ain't got that, man.
PS4 ain't hit. PS4 ain't really hit until 2016.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't true. I'll say 2015.
2016.
Nah.
2016.
That's too far of a jump.
I'll say
Like consistently, like okay,
Wait,
like
yeah,
okay.
You talking about
Bloodborne came out 2015, but still, like they started hitting every year starting 2016.
You saying when Uncharted 4 dropped is when it got consistent?
I wasn't talking about Uncharted 4 because Ratchet came out 2015 also, right?
16.
16. Yeah, Ratchet came out 2016 and Uncharted came out 2016. So those two, I was like, okay, now.
They came out in that April. And then
so I was like, now they taking off. All
right. It's always 3 years, man. PlayStation always takes 3 years.
Exactly. PlayStation is always dry in the beginning. 3 years later down the line, they do.
And we got VR too.
PS3 it didn't take off really till 09,
Right,
3 years after launch.
Now here's my
That
issue.
still sounds crazy to me. You guys
No,
willingly know that you're not getting
Blanchard, I'm
good
gonna cut you off right now. Don't even talk about waiting for 3 years when your ass had to wait a whole generation because you got a flop of a system.
No, the
Oh,
Wii U
yeah,
had
that
the
too.
Wii U had games first year.
Stop.
It didn't have
It
games the
did.
last 3 years.
It literally went after launch. It literally went 6 months without any games. Not trying to.
I
hear
don't know
that
if that's
bullshit,
true, but
Andrew.
That's definitely true.
And then the flip side of it is okay. Yeah, you can complain about PS3 or PS4 not having games. True, for 3 years, but it's been like 8 years. I'm still waiting for Xbox to have games.
And the whole waiting to buy the console, for one, like I said, waiting for the most part is peasantry. That's number one. And two, unless there's a price drop at the within the time you waited, what's the point of like really waiting? You're still going to be paying the same price.
If there's no games to play, I don't
games to
see the
play,
problem with
right.
waiting if you have a PC. Now I can see like if you were stuck on the old consoles, then yeah, I mean, of course you're going to want to upgrade. But if you have a PC, what's the point of going and paying a scalper $1,100 to play Sackboy, Demon Souls, and Miles Morales?
Well, I'm talking
I
about
agree
if you
with
can get
both
it regularly. Like, listen, I've always said
most
this.
of which you can get on your PS4 anyway.
Thank you.
console-
And y'all making my point.
A console
Well,
is
Belanger, you can't make that argument because most of what you can get on the Switch is on the Wii U.
No,
what are you
look,
talking about?
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I've always said a console is worth buying.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
All you need is one game. All you need is one game to justify buying a console, in my opinion.
I agree with that, but let me ask you a question. How do you feel about all these people that's getting out here on StockX and eBay and paying these resale prices for the PS5?
I mean, I wouldn't do that.
You got to be listen. If you spend more than $540 after tax
Right
on this,
now, yeah.
or you a goddamn fool. I got a bridge in Mississippi I want to sell you.
Yeah,
dog.
that's dumb. That's dumb. No matter what, I don't care if there was a bunch of games on PlayStation 5 at this point.
Nah, if it was going crazy, I would say get it. Yeah, get
Nah,
it. You missing
I
out.
still wouldn't.
I mean, I'll be honest. Them Spider-Man games are fire, but after I finished them and finished Old Souls, there was nothing else for me to play.
Exactly.
And those are on
Exactly.
PS4, and they were on PS4 again.
Now
Hey,
everyone's playing old games. So what's the point of upgrading right away? You could have
Hey,
waited
listen,
for that.
I'm very satisfied with my PlayStation 5 purchase based on the 3 games that I beat. So
Unless,
far.
okay, no, you know what? It is
The
the
three
reason.
games.
No, they got the PS Plus collection out right now. You can't get that unless you got a PS5. So if you really wanted to get them games for free, you would have to get it early. Other than that, man, I don't know, dog.
Man, Belanger, you gotta stop. You bought a system to play pretty much all the old games, and you capping out here.
And now it's
Can I play those games on a plane on my
Oh,
Wii U?
stop with this but it's portable.
Okay.
When's the last time you've been on a plane, Blandrew?
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Mind
How
your
your-
damn business.
How your foot, dog?
So I got questions.
It's painful.
Which
I'm not
one was
gonna lie.
worse?
That's
Nintendo
true. I
Direct
want to
or
hear
what?
that. Let's hear that.
PS Plus or the PS State of Play? Which one was worse?
Which one was worse?
Between
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct and State of Play?
Yeah.
Nintendo
They
Direct.
State of
that.
Play.
They both sucked.
Nintendo
Dang.
Direct was worse.
I saw more
Nah.
games out from the State of-
Which had more games that I would possibly play? I mean, it was State of Play. There's like almost virtually no games. Like usually there's virtually no games on a Nintendo Direct that I would want to play. Almost none. So
Facts.
I forgot what podcast I'm on here. Okay.
I'm saying,
Yeah, because we're not going to act like Nintendo doesn't have good games.
Name a Mocha.
People like Nintendo. You guys just bash it just because it's not your cup of tea. That don't mean it's bad.
And
Just
name
saying
these
it's not
games.
for you, but trashing it, I think you go a little bit too far.
well, you know, sometimes I don't feel like being the nuanced individual to be like, you know, this game isn't bad, but you know, it has redeeming factors. You know, maybe if I was a different person, you know, who wanted to explain myself, sure, I would say that. But it's easier just to be on Twitter, like, yo, this game trash, dog. That's much easier. I'm gonna be real with you, so I go with that.
I need to
about-
hear some of these
No,
good Nintendo
because-
games.
That's stupid. That's like me saying, like, okay, I'm not into superhero stuff. That's like me saying, oh, I don't like superheroes. So I'm gonna call Miles Morales trash. When it's not trash, it's just not for me. But I'm not gonna go capping
It's
and
trash.
talking about how trash it is. That's kind of how you treat Nintendo.
Is my mic on mute?
No.
we hear you.
Somebody name me some of these good Nintendo games.
Yeah, word.
But, I mean,
All right, Splatoon
moving on.
3, Splatoon 3, Mario Golf, Famicom Detective Club,
Skyrim?
Project Triangle Strategy, Monster Hunter Rise, Bravely Default. What's it called? The 2 Smash characters. To sit up here and say that the state of play was better,
But you
that's
literally
just
said,
crazy.
I said, name me some games. This man named me 2 characters in Smash.
Okay.
This shit is crazy.
He did name some games.
Splatoon ain't coming out till 2021. A lot of the games you ain't named coming out till 2021.
Bowser's Fury.
You've been in the dry ass desert for the past year and a half on Nintendo. Even Black Baron has been saying the Nintendo lineup is dry. And I'm sorry, maybe he just got dropped on his head even more times. He's got reverse brain damage. But if he's saying it's dry, it gotta be dry.
Well, let's get into one of those Nintendo games. Blandrew, you've been playing Bravely Default 2, I assume.
Yep.
Can you let's get the rundown on that? Tell us about it. I think right now it's at 79 on Metacritic. But we don't go by Metacritic. I'm just throwing that out there. Tell us.
No,
about
it's pretty good. I haven't had a lot of time to play it. I only put like 20 hours into it so far.
Only
but so
how much?
far, it's pretty good.
How many hours?
20.
What?
20. Is my mic breaking up? Or
20 minutes.
You said you haven't had a lot of time to put into it, but you said 20 hours.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Right now, I'm just doing a lot of grinding.
So that
So
game
I
is
don't know
trash
all
already.
the features and all the functionality.
But tell us about it.
Why?
It's 2021. We're past grinding in JRPGs.
Let him tell us about the game.
It's pretty good. It's pretty challenging. Pretty challenging too, but I'm having a really fun time with the combat. The combat system still has the same thing as the 3DS game, as I remember, the risk and reward system. So basically, you can put brave points onto your character by spamming the R button, but if you do that, you have to wait 3 turns for your character to attack again. So in that time, your enemy is able to attack you at that time. You have jobs and classes, so I believe you get new classes after every time that you clear a boss. So I just unlocked the monk class, and I just unlocked Vanguard. So right now I don't have a white mage on my party, so I'm getting destroyed.
Did you?
I played a little bit of it. I didn't play Bravely 2nd, but I played. Yeah, I played Bravely 1. I didn't play Bravely 2.
Because
2nd.
you sounded like you never played the first 2 games.
As far as what?
Just the way you're describing it, it just seems like you're describing the first game, but not. Go ahead.
That's more or less what it is. Just on the Switch with new characters and a new story.
I'll be honest with you. As much as I was into the first
but
2
it's
games,
fun.
I'm not in a rush to play because I have not. From every person that's talked about this, guess what? I've never heard. Never heard anything about any of the characters. I've never heard anything about any of the stories at all, and that screams to me mediocre ass JRPG.
It's pretty decent. More people are just complaining because it's grind heavy and it's challenging, which is stupid.
So if a game is grind heavy and an RPG at that, and nobody has ever talked about the story, characters, or the villain, then that's already an issue.
I guess. I mean, okay.
That's the main point of JRPGs,
But yeah, it's fun.
right? Story.
No, it's not
characters,
actually.
villains? Oh, then what's the point of the JRPG?
Gameplay?
No.
Absolutely.
If I wanted to put gameplay at the top of anything, I wouldn't play JRPG.
That's the main reason
clicking through menus isn't exactly the most thrilling of gameplay. Like when people
it
talk
is for
about,
me.
when people talk
doing
about
strategy
Persona,
is gameplay.
Nobody mentions Persona and says, "Oh, the gameplay is amazing." They say, "No, they love the characters, the story, the music, and the environment."
And that's what takes me out of Persona. Is they keep taking me away from the gameplay to do stupid stuff.
Facts.
But Blandrew, you're sitting here in a JRPG grinding.
I'm playing a game. I'm not sitting in class and reading.
You're clicking a bunch of menus.
Oh my!
Look,
So now playing a turn-based game and grinding, that's not gameplay now?
I beat Final Fantasy at age 6. I own the original car. I own the original Dragon Quest. I own every Dragon Quest game. I own every Final Fantasy game. I own over 120 JRPGs, spanning every damn console game, Sega CD, Game Boy, whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't take your opinions on this genre seriously.
Ooh,
especially when you're saying that gameplay. First of all, anybody that's into this genre tells me gameplay is the most important part of the genre. Your opinion is not taken seriously.
Sheesh.
I don't know you don't care about his opinion, but Landry.
I really don't.
If you were talking about an action RPG or something, okay, yeah, maybe I can take that seriously. But a turn-based, menu-based RPG, no.
Now, BG, what was your main complaint when it pertained to Persona 5?
That I liked the gameplay and everything else that was a distraction and it was annoying and I hated it.
Now, why were you able to beat Dragon Quest 11?
Because I liked the gameplay.
Okay, thank you.
I like
No, man, I gotta agree with Bond on this one though, yeah. As somebody who's recently beat a JRPG that's an action-based JRPG and a turn-based JRPG, I don't know though. I agree
like
with
Dragon Quest got you.
Persona is the same as Dragon Quest. BG's issue was that he wasn't able to control where he was going.
They kept taking you out of the dungeons. Was the problem? You couldn't play the game.
His point was that you were at the mercy of what the game was giving you.
Yep. Go to bed. Go to school. Be a dummy. All this dumb.
Yeah, but you do that progress further into the story and see the characters and how it play out though.
I'm not saying they don't matter at all, but I'm mainly here for a game.
I feel you.
I want freedom.
If you're here for a game, you wouldn't be playing JRPGs. I'm sorry.
That's
I like
a lie,
that freedom.
Okay.
I like that freedom. Like Dragon Quest 11, it starts to give you some, some backup information and lore, and then just gives you control. All right, go outside and do stuff. Persona's like
everybody kept saying it.
Yeah, Persona's like no, you're a slave to what the game tells you and wants you to do for like 5 hours, and then we'll give you a little. We'll like loosen the leash a little bit, but you're still our slave. Like no.
And that's why everybody kept saying if you want a game, check out Shin Megami Tensei because that's more up your alley, which I recommend too.
Well, guess what, Andrew?
Pronounce those shits like that. Like
speaking of Shin Megami Vaporware, when's it coming out?
They said it's slated for 2021, but we'll see.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know. But we'll see.
That's slated with Horizon God of War, my G.
Rest in peace.
All right.
Pretty much.
Okay. Next topic. Outriders beta was this. Did it end already? It might have ended. Did it end?
No. It's not going to end. It's you can play as many times as you want. You just can't progress to a certain point.
Oh, okay. So I played it at PAX, but that was a very early, kind of skeleton version of the game. But it was, it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was complete trash or anything like that. It was a decent experience. At the time, very much, like Destiny and games in that vein. I can't say like it was super fun. It is just a lot of like it is a lot of shooting enemies, waves of enemies and stuff like that. There was some impressive abilities and classes that made the game a little bit fun, gave it a little bit of variety, but I can't say it was anything like special or unique. But what did you think about its move?
Honestly, to me, when I played it, I felt like whatever it's trying to do in the looter shooter genre is the generic version. I feel like in terms of gameplay, I feel like it's going to be easy for people to jump into in terms of like just playing. There's not a whole lot to learn. The shooting, imagine Gears of War if it was a service-based games and they threw in some sort of abilities to the characters, right? They like Overwatched it or some shit like that, right? That's exactly what I would expect. The gameplay is easy to jump into, and what they're doing is pretty smart. The mechanics very simple. Everything's sort of easy to learn. It's more so obviously the way they're gonna have to keep people hooked is the difficulty settings on every time you rank up and whatnot. That's going to be like really the hook. The story so far, I don't know, BG, how much of the story they introduced to you back when you played it back in the day at like PAX. But I feel like they got a good story, but it is like in terms of quality.
What's
Like, all right, so it's about pretty much it takes place in the distant future where dudes are trying to explore different planets for goods and shit, tomb raiding like we always do, and they come to find out that the planet they're going to, like, there's something like wrong. Like, the storm comes and it's like it's either killing people or mutating them or giving them special abilities. And your character happens to become, I don't know if he's immortal, but he gets a special ability. The special ability you would have to select, and it turns into classes. Like, right now I'm playing as a pyromancer. I don't think I'm going to change. It seems like the most easiest one to jump into. And then there's like dudes that got like telekinesis and transportation powers. I don't know what the
pretty
name
much
of that.
You become like a bang baby. If you watch Static Shock, you become a bang baby from an accident.
I hope that new comic they're coming out with is good.
But overall, man, I did enjoy it. Like, I played up until I think I stopped at a level 6, but I enjoyed the demo. I do anticipate buying it. Hopefully it gets supported. That's the number one thing. Square Enix is publishing it, so I don't know the longevity of this game since they don't typically do these type of games. So that'll be interesting. But I so far I like it. It is generic of the games as a service. Like, it is a generic version of it. But in terms of like the beta, I mean, it could use a little bit more optimizations. I think it will be decent. But yeah, if anybody's interested, I don't think it's going to be something that pulls like somebody off of Destiny or the Division or anything like that.
Definitely not.
I think it's intended to grab its own niche, and it has to, because I think this game would be too basic for those that play like the Division and Destiny.
Speaking of Square Enix publishing it, aren't they doing a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale, or is that just me dreaming?
No, it's for like mobile or something, I think. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, they are doing that.
Yeah, it's a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale, BG.
Oh.
They announced like 3 other Final Fantasy games after that State of Play.
Okay. All right. So yeah, thanks for the breakdown, Smooth. Did nobody else play the Outriders demo beta, right?
It looks like Gears of War, though.
Okay. Cool.
People just told me it's trash and it performs poorly. That's all I know about it.
Well, if it's a beta, it performing bad is not.
I seen people liking it, but I did hear the performance.
Unexpected.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave the Division alone.
So, all right. So we got some new Halo Infinite screenshots that were released, right? It looked good. Huh?
PC screenshots.
Yeah, okay.
The gameplay we watched was PCs too.
What are you saying?
The gameplay we watched
too.
Oh yeah,
we watched with PC as well.
It was.
And it looked good. I can't really get too excited in this case about screenshots, only because I feel like this is one of the situations where y'all have to show us gameplay, right? Because it could easily be a trick. They could the mirrors and all that shit. So I just need to see solid gameplay before I get hyped about screenshots, because that's very easy to do. Spruce up some screenshots and make it look like the game is looking better than it is. But listen, if the game turns out to look like those screenshots, then I think Xbox dudes owe a lot of other people thank you and gratitude, because I gotta say it wasn't mainly Xbox dudes that complained and got the game delayed so that you could have these better graphics and have a better game overall. So hopefully Xbox dudes is thankful that they're gonna get a better product for the because of the people who spoke up.
You're welcome, Smooth.
I got a question to the panel. Everybody in here. Anybody in here gonna actually put any serious time into this game when it come out? Or
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No, I am.
How much is serious time?
Just actually play the game, give it a shot. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna beat it. I know that.
I usually play the multi after the campaign. I played the multiplayer for like 3 years.
Okay.
Plus,
I probably put like 20, 30 hours into it.
Okay.
I've beaten every Halo game. So,
but have you beat it on Legendary?
That's some bullshit though. I have.
I definitely beat 2 on Legendary. Y'all seen me do it. I beat 1 on Legendary. I don't think I did 3. No, we did 3 on Legendary together.
Yeah.
4, no, I didn't. 5, I did.
4 is trash.
So
I play the games as the devs intended for us to play it.
Legendary.
yeah, okay. What's
Yeah.
the new damage control?
Broken.
It's
They
new damage
for
control.
you to play on your high skill level that would allow you.
I don't know how much of the multiplayer I will play. It depends on how good it is. I gotta see. You know?
Also depends on if Sprint is off or on.
I'm actually surprised by that answer. I'm gonna be looking at y'all streams, cause I ain't touching that shit. But
Why aren't you touching it?
good, man. That ain't my cup of tea, yo.
Jack, what you be playing lately, man?
Lately, nigga,
I feel like every game out there, there's like some specific rule or caveat that I can't play this.
I got a PS5. I'm not playing anything right now. Okay, I'm playing Rumors. I'm like Xbox man. Goddamn, shit, crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Dying Light 2 is in some type of development hell. Okay.
Yep.
So a year ago, the game was delayed indefinitely, right? And games get delayed. At the time, we saw it as no big deal. Just like last week, we talked about rumors that it could be, an Xbox timed exclusive. Microsoft might be getting the rights to it. Rumors that Microsoft might be buying Techland as a whole, right? But just this past week, there were reports of in the studio Techland, there's lack of direction. The studio is bleeding talent. People have been, leaving. Major people have been leaving. There's toxic work culture. The management who oversees the staff. This is a quote. They said that the work. This is one from one of the staff. They said one of their managers said their work looks like it was made by. How do I put this? It rhymes. It rhymes with maggot. He said it looks like a work that was done by. That's an actual quote. And the developers want the staff who said this wanted to stay anonymous, obviously, to protect their job. But this is Jason Schreier was reporting this, and different outlets were reporting this. But yeah, there's this work looks like it was made by somebody who rhymes with a maggot. And they when they do work, management is telling them, oh, your work looks like shit. So yeah, it's like going bad over there apparently.
Goddamn.
Sounds like Cyberpunk.
Hey man, make a better game, man.
What's going on with these what's going on with these Polish developers, man? Polish developers down bad.
Did you interview them guys, PG?
Yeah, I did. I interviewed one of he was the gameplay designer. He seemed like a cool guy.
Is he still there though?
As far as I know, he's still there.
You think maybe he listened to a couple of episodes of Weapon Wheel Left and was like, oh, I got some heat for these niggas in the studio now. Game crash for me one more fucking time.
Just like Cyberpunk, though.
So, yeah, man. And I'm sad about this because, listen, Dying Light 2, it was supposed to come out last year. It was like one of my most anticipated games for the year. It was definitely on my list. And because I felt Dying Light 1 was very underrated. The game was really good. And 2, we got an hour gameplay that they showed like a year and a half ago. That looked really good. So listen, I hope that the game still eventually comes out. I really hope so.
But do we want it the way it sounds? Do we want it? That's the question.
Yeah, I still want it, man. Listen, y'all gotta. I think management did reply and pretty much said some PR talk that they're looking into this stuff and they're trying to take.
They're gonna try to find out who said that for sure.
Oh yeah, they are. But I hope things turn around and things get better over there at Techland, man.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the first one, and it sounds like if it's gonna come out like Cyberpunk, don't release it. Don't do it. Don't do us like that.
Facts.
We might need to talk to Huntmaster Flex, see what's going on in Poland.
Hey, y'all want to do a super chat break?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. We got Dank Serious. He said MRA stands for Men's Right Activism or MRM for Movement. Okay.
Well, I don't know how you can do that because men don't have any rights to activism. So, that's an oxymoron right there.
Sheesh. All right, we got Alex Excorza, I believe how you pronounce your name. He said, haven't seen this channel since Halo 5. Bond is still as nice as ever. I see. Never changed. We got Bless011. He said, BG jinxed another multiplayer game. First Bleeding Edge and now Anthem. Who's next? Jeez. We got Gills. We got Gills. He said, never forget BG also jinxed Paragon way back.
Oh,
no, we're not done. Then we got Mr. Whitaker. He said, don't you jinx Factions too, BG.
I remember Paragon. They gave BG like a new mouse and a control and everything. He put that shit
I
on
remember
eBay.
that. I remember that. Oh, he did?
I did put it on eBay.
Right.
I did.
Rest in peace.
Damn, savage.
We got 3 more. We got Wooly Gamer. He said 6 months since PlayStation 5 has Demon's Souls, Returnal, Kenna, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Astrobot, Sackboy. Quit the BS. Laughing faces.
He's talking about. Oh my god! You said that Willie Gamer said that?
Yeah, Willie Gamer.
We hype up everything that just releases on PlayStation. Okay.
We do for Xbox.
He give you the rundown of what's been out the last 6 months.
I can do the same thing, but then people would tell me Xbox hasn't released a game in 540 days. These people probably have shit things in their draws, I believe.
Crap Gamer.
Crap Gamer has a count. Yeah, he has a running count of like the last time a AAA game was released on Xbox. It's kind of funny. I'm like, who counted this, bro?
It's flawed. It's flawed. It's flawed. He would just stop the count at like Gears 5 and then at like, all right, everything that comes out after this doesn't count. So
stop the count.
We got Mr. Oshido. He said, with all the game studios Xbox has, is it a better collection than Sony's? If not, what does Xbox have to do to compete game-wise?
Release games.
Yeah, they got to bring out some games, yo.
They got to release the games. I mean, I'll say confident. I think, Xbox has a better roster now, but they got to release games.
You really believe that, Smooth?
Yes, nigga. I said it. What?
Yo. All right. Okay. So how badly do you believe it?
Oh my god! What do you can't really bet. Like, what kind of? Bet?
Yes, you can because we got Metacritic to bet.
Yes, you can.
I know what you trying. Nah, I'm good. We can discuss this later. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not doing no backlog bet. What are you trying to bet? The collection of titles
we can bet new games coming out.
All right.
Smooth. Don't fall for that.
No, bro. Come on now.
After Dark, man.
You do that in After Dark. You got any more Superchats?
Put your money on Avowed. That's the one you want.
We got one more. Lone Wolf Gamer Tilu. Why do Dreamcast guy look like he survived an explosion? Hey man, I don't ask for that shit, man.
Shout out to Dreamcast guy, the homie.
Hold on, we just got a new one. Let me go and read this one.
Why would he say that?
Tony Esquire said, "What's up, WWP crew? Sorry, Jack, but The Last of Us 2 sales may result in a PC version. That's what's up."
It didn't.
Hey, stay trying to get Jack move reaction out of this dude.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that real soon. So,
crazy.
Jack, prepare yourself. We gonna get to that real soon. Okay. Prepare yourself. You gonna be butthurt.
I'm good, bro.
Nah,
why my butt gonna be hurt, BG? What you trying to do?
Hey man, from all these PlayStation games going through and going to PC. All right, so okay, so this happened like a few weeks ago. One of the weeks we weren't here, and I forgot to bring it up. So the director of Ori, called out CDPR and No Man's Sky creator. He said that CDPR and the creator of No Man's Sky, he said they're snake oil salesmen because of how they put out, Cyberpunk, and they fooled their audience and everything like that. He called them snake oil salesmen. And then 24 hours later, I guess some people in power got to him. He put out an apology for saying that. No. Like he ain't say nothing wrong.
Was he wrong though? I mean,
no, but he apologized real quick. The people got to him.
Well, he in the industry, he can't be talking like that.
Yeah, you gotta leave that to us.
Yeah, man, he ain't trying to get canceled, dog.
Yeah, you can't say bad things about other developers if you're a game developer. That's just Not if
you
they
don't
can
got
get
more
more
money.
CD Projekt Red was doing that too, but it kind of backfired on them. So maybe they don't want the same for him, just in case he messes up in
Oh
the
yeah, that
future.
was yep.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Fuck them off. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so Dragon Age 4, EA said that this will be a single player focused game because before they were planning to make it a games as a service, which a lot of people didn't like the idea of that. And of course, with whatchamacallit being an absolute disaster, Anthem being an absolute disaster, they need to make this game be amazing, right? They can't take any chances, with this. So they're confirming this will be a single player focused game. So,
as it should be, right?
Right. And
Hey,
hopefully
check out this tweet I just got real quick. If you're looking in the Discord chat. Hey man.
Okay.
Can't make
it says at Jack Move, Jim Ryan could or a hit. What? Jim Ryan could or a hit on my family and take everyone out. And he means order. He put aura.
Yeah,
Jim Ryan could order a hit on my family and take everyone out, and that still wouldn't make me leave PlayStation as my primary place to play.
Yo, what the fuck going on?
So, here's where I have to ask, and maybe Mocha can answer this question for me. You there, Mocha?
Yeah.
You see how men act all crazily over video games. I don't ever see women acting this delusional and deranged. Is there any correlation here?
That's not a men thing, though. That's a weirdo thing. All men don't act like that.
But here's the thing. All men don't act like that, but no women act like that. It's only men who act like this.
Yeah, I mean, there's not any
weirdos.
Like, super
I don't want to
crazy...
say men because that's not a man thing. It's a weirdo thing.
But it kind of is okay.
Since see what you're saying, but I mean, I know some weird women too. So
I agree. But look, since 2009, how many women have I ever roasted over gaming, Jack? I can't think of one.
No, you did.
Volleyball princess.
You did a video against Neo one time. I don't know if that was over.
Oh yeah, that's because she was doing something with that open mouth cocksucker guy, lying and shit.
Oh Lord, dog! What the hell?
But that really wasn't about gaming. That was really about her saying I said certain things and I was lying. I'm like, no, you lying.
Oh, towards game? I don't remember now.
And yeah, I would definitely like to roast a woman, like change it up something. But like, I just don't feel like women have the capacity to have these strong, intense relationships with pieces of plastic.
The video games. To play, more specifically, plastic. Okay. Sony Japan. So Sony Japan is reportedly winding. This is the way they worded it: winding down from original game development. Right. So Japan Studios has not been profitable in years. They're downsizing and being reorganized around Asobi Studios. Asobi Studios is who made Astrobot and some other games they've collaborated with, because Japan Studios is mainly a collaboration type of studio. They help the main developers. Yeah, they help the main developers of a game make the game. So they assist them. So they've assisted with Shadow of Colossus, Demon Souls, Patapon, Everybody's Golf, Bloodborne, Deracine. So the last two games they've actually made themselves, I believe, was Knack and
Next two? Shit, I mean,
yeah, that's the only game they've made. Oh yeah, and Gravity Rush. So here's my thoughts on this. Right, I think they should. I'm okay with this if they reorganize it and actually make Asobi Studios like an actual studio that consistently makes high quality games, right? Because as far as Japan Studios being a studio that makes the games that are a little bit different from the other American PlayStation first party games, that's kind of over with. You're not going to see games like, even though I liked it, you're not going to see games like what is it, Blandrew? I already forgot the name.
Legend of the Rapper,
Yeah, you're not going to see games like that anymore. So that's kind of like Bond said it. Like Sony's an American company. They make games for an American audience now. Like and they focused on that.
You know what's crazy? There's been I've seen a decent amount of outcry even before this announcement that Sony was straying away from catering to their Japanese audience, and as we can see, they're just furthering that fucking separation that they got with that. I don't know if they're trying to lose that region of their fan base or what's going on, but
they didn't try. Nintendo took it.
Just like with the button placements on the controller, also.
Exactly. For ever since PlayStation has been in existence, the X button and the circle button were reversed in Japan. Circle was confirmed, X was to cancel. With the PS5, they completely changed it for no reason. Actually, for no fucking reason. They're censoring games over there like crazy. They already had a censorship issue over there though, and they're closing down the one studio that makes little niche type games for the Japanese audience. And it's crazy to me because I do blame PlayStation. They don't promote. First of all, people don't buy these games, but another thing, there is not a lot of awareness for these games. There are not a lot of eyes on these games because Sony does not fucking promote them. And,
like even. Oh, go ahead, Jack.
No, I'm gonna say this too, right? With this whole PlayStation games going to PC shit, I don't agree with it, but it's certain games I think should definitely be on PC. Shit like Knack 2, Gravity Rush 2,
Dreams,
Dream, all this shit should be on PC because they're not gonna promote it on their own console. You might as well let the PC community get a hold of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I blame PlayStation, yo.
Yeah, and I love Gravity Rush. I mean, I platinum Gravity. So people are surprised by that because they don't think it's my type of game. Listen, I like good games. That's the only that's the only genre I care about is good games. But yeah, nobody bought Gravity Rush. Like Gravity Rush 1 and 2. PlayStation didn't promote it either. So it's both the fault of the PlayStation fan base and PlayStation themselves. And I mean, listen, if games aren't selling, they're gonna change the studios up. PlayStation has never been shy of like shutting down studios or changing them up if their games aren't selling. And when you look at their track record, it hasn't been great recently. I mean, listen, y'all should be worried about Media Molecule. Y'all should really be worried about them right now because out of all the PlayStation first party studios, they probably sell the least and make the least impactful games. They might be next.
PlayStation is nothing more than what Xbox wants to be now. Like Xbox's max potential would be what PlayStation is now, because the appeal of PlayStation before was they're the only manufacturer that concentrated in the three main regions: Japan, Europe, America. Now they're just going to be America and Europe. At this point, they're probably mulling over. You hear rumors about, about a new Vita or a new handheld simply because the PlayStation cannot compete with Japan and Nintendo anymore.
I guess so. That's what it's looking like. Shit. That's what it's looking like.
And PlayStation.
Okay, so with this huge focus on Astrobot, do you think it honestly stands a chance if people have to pay for it?
Absolutely, I do.
I don't.
I don't.
No,
I
don't.
Do.
Absolutely not.
Because you know what's crazy? Shit like the shit Media Molecule makes. What's that one? Tearaway.
That game's garbage.
That game might be garbage, but that puts you in the same mindset of an Astrobot's playroom, right? If you show both of those games to a consumer, they're going to view those games as the same genre, the same type of game.
I don't think, bro. I think
Astrobot. Y'all don't even let Ape Escape go by without slamming. Ape Escape, Sly Cooper, all that stuff. If
Astrobot was a full price release day title, nobody would, and it was. Let's just humor it and say it was 8 hours. Nobody would have bought that fucking game.
I think at $40, you make a full-fledged Astrobot game. I think that game is a hit. I think is gonna.
You know why I say you're wrong, BG? They already got a full-fledged Astrobot $40 game. It's on PSVR. Nobody fucking bought it.
That's PSVR. You need a. How much is PSVR? $500?
No, it's not $500. You can get PSVR with Astrobot for like $200.
Bro, I'm not buying a PSVR to play a platformer though.
People PSVR.
Bro, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting on this big ass helmet to play an 8-hour platformer.
You know what's crazy about that? They say Astro VR is one of the best VR games you could buy.
Yeah, they do. But there's a gate. There's an entry for that.
Okay,
there's an entry fee for that.
I agree with that. I'm just saying that we've seen that people ain't really know. I don't know.
I just think that Astrobot connected with people in a way that like a game like, for example, what's this stupid puppet that they tried to make the PlayStation mascot?
I was just about to bring that up.
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
They tried to make that the mascot of PlayStation so much, but it didn't hit off like that. Astrobot is the perfect mascot.
I would argue that Sackboy was the true mascot of the PS3.
I think
he just fell off once the PS4 came out.
I like Little Big Planet, and I think it was a good idea to try to make it a mascot.
And
BG,
also,
as much as people like to slander Ape Escape, slander Sly Cooper, all these quirky PlayStation games, and you think Astrobot stands a chance?
Yes. Astrobot is better than all those games you just named.
I got a question about Little Big Planet though. Okay, Media Molecule only made Little Big Planet 1 and 2, right? Every other Little Big Planet game was handled by a different dev. Why did they stop making that game? Did Sony tell them to stop making that game? Did they not want to make the fucking? Why is it that they only made the first 2 games?
They wanted to work on something else probably, but Sony wanted to keep the IP going. Listen, I just think the game design, the level design in Astrobot, like as much as I don't care about music, people love the music in Astrobot. They just love the appeal. They love the appeal of Astrobot. There is something there, and I think that game will absolutely be successful, even if you sold it at like $40. Maybe not 60, but 40. I think Astrobot Playroom, which is a 3-hour tech demo, honestly, is still better than Sly. Is better than Little Big Planet. Is better than all that.
Oh man.
See, you always had to go too far. I was agreeing with you until you went that far.
It's better than all that.
Until Sly.
Jack, how much does Ratchet and Clank sell?
They let the 2016. I think outsold all the others combined. Some shit like that. 2016 sold a lot, but before that, not really. No.
Yeah.
Here's the big question, though, Jack. How you feeling, big man?
Good.
You got Sony abandoning Japanese games. You got Sony. I heard they're putting their new games on PS Plus day one.
Nah. Oh well, some of the new games.
Some of the new games day one on PS Plus. They're putting the whole slate on PC.
Slate.
If I didn't know better, I think Phil Spencer was running Sony right now.
Sound like it, don't it?
That's pure fact. Hey, look, I'm glad I got these big ass glasses for a reason because I saw this about 1.5 years ago. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People like Blandrew goofy ass tried to even tell me Jack move. You don't want Jim Ryan. You don't want that dude in charge. Jack move. That, I ain't want to all the way listen. I was like, I'm gonna hold out and see how it play out. But yeah, Blandrew, you was right, dog.
How much you think
all I want at the end of the day.
Yo, Jack, how much you think PS Pass gonna be?
PS Pass? Oh, PS Shit, no wonder they gonna make a bitch $1 a month. You know what I mean?
Let me introduce this real quick. So yes, Jim Ryan confirmed Days Gone. He specifically name dropped Days Gone, which is, in my opinion, pretty disrespectful. Like, out of all the PlayStation games you could have named to get people excited, he name drops Days Gone going to PC. All right, my guy. Okay, he clearly was trolling with that one. Like, really? Okay, so Days Gone and a whole slate of PlayStation games will be going to PC. He also talked about PSVR 2 coming and all that stuff. But Days Gone is going to have ultra-wide monitor support, improved graphics, unlock frame rate. It's going to Steam and the Epic Game Store, which I'm a little bit surprised about because Horizon still isn't in the Epic Game Store, if I remember correctly. It is?
It launched on Epic Games. You got to remember, Sony got a partnership with this game. I think it launched.
Yeah, they definitely got a partnership. Yo.
It's in there. I never knew that was in there. Okay.
Matter of fact, with shit like Journey and all that went to PC, it was exclusive on Epic Games. So yeah.
Let me see. Horizon
definitely on there. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh snap! It is. I honestly didn't know. I thought it was only on Steam. Okay, my bad. So here's my thoughts on it, real quick. Listen, from a consumer standpoint, I'm fine with it. I get to play. Like, Days Gone is mid to me. Like, I tried to get into it. Well, listen, I'm embarrassed, but I actually checked my playtime on PS4, I had over 40, like 50 hours in it. I was so embarrassed because that game it's not good. I couldn't even finish it, right? And then I tried it again on PS5, and I was like, yeah, this is still isn't it. Like I kind of want to like the game, but the game is like mid. Then on PC, I can't lie, I might want to just boot it up to see how it look on PC. It might be one of those things.
BG,
but
we already know what you're doing. You're gonna boot it up and return that bitch.
Oh yeah, after I upload the video.
You gotta try to rip me off again by uploading the my specs and blah blah blah.
Yep.
Then you go
Absolutely.
Now here's the issue that I have with that. How many games have you returned on Steam?
I don't know. I mean, I return games on Steam like maybe every other game, maybe every other month.
Mm-hmm. Every other month. You know they can ban your account for abusing their return thing.
Yeah, I don't think I abuse it. I don't think so. But let me finish my point. So, from a consumer standpoint, I'm fine with these, games going to PC. Here's what I think. Right, I'm not saying it's impossible that it goes the opposite way. I think that the games they put on PC will continue to be games that are a year or more old. Right, I don't see them doing it day one simultaneous launch with the PlayStation 4, PS4. They could do it.
Why
Not right now.
I just don't see it. I just feel like that's gonna be their formula is to like, okay, we're gonna try to get as much people to buy it on our consoles and maybe still get people to buy our console, and then the people who don't want to wait, the audience who doesn't want to wait, or the audience who just want to play it on PC, then we're gonna get that audience. That's just what I see them doing. I could be completely wrong. I'm not like Blaze who's saying, "Oh, God of War is never coming to PC." Listen, I'm not like that. I'm just saying that's what I think.
They're gonna look at that data. They're gonna look at that data, and if that data shows that those dudes will not buy a PlayStation, those games gonna start coming out on PC.
I agree, because what I think is, as of now, I don't think they're going to be getting released at the same time, but eventually, yeah. And I feel like a year ago, people would have said, that we will have never got the exclusives coming to PC that we have now. People said never then, so I wouldn't say never.
There was a time. Yep.
Smooth. Tell them what happened when you said never on the Xbox. Oh, never come out day and day. What happened?
What happened? Microsoft introduced Xbox Play Anywhere.
But the games came out.
That was the. So here's the thing, right? This is what I think. I know a lot of people wants to believe, it's Sony. They're not going to do this, but obviously, no matter how the record-breaking numbers of games that they're selling isn't enough to satisfy them. I think eventually games will come out to PC quicker. Some were done within 6 months, some within a year or two. I think that gap will close. That's one gap.
Smooth. When's that gap closing again?
So that's a different gap, but I think that gap will close at some point, because I think what's going to happen is, and what I think Sony would do, they'll probably do something to make it, acceptable. Probably allow you guys to play, your digital games on Steam for free without rebuying it. Maybe that's the one.
No, they won't.
That's one way they can do it. No, I do think eventually games will go day and date. And especially now, it's hard. You can't release all these PS5 only games, right? And only have 5 or 6 million on the market at this point in time. Otherwise, you're gonna have to keep doing cross-gen games for a good year or two.
Let me chime in and say something real quick. I'm gonna tell you dudes when y'all should worry on PlayStation. The moment you should worry is if you ever hear them announce any kind of app for the PC. That is like a PC app. Once you hear that, it's over. Hope they stay with Epic. Once they not with Epic, that's over.
Yeah,
now, let's rewind back, because you brought about Smooth, the gap. Now we already know there's only one gap that's ever closed on YouTube. That was the one between my front teeth. The other gap you're talking about, Smooth, just keeps getting big.
Actually, the new gap, right, is actually not actually big at all between the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles.
The console's only been out for what, 3 months?
I got something to work with. So
oh my god,
the other gap never closed, but this one I'm confident in.
Oh my god, Smooth.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
You know what they say the most dangerous emotion ever is? Hope.
Grow deep, Bond. So yeah. So listen, man. Jack, I know you may not want to comment on this. I know how you get. You know,
I
but,
got a few comments.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so to the people that keep like to use the term "never," this will never happen, that'll never happen, and like Mocha said a year ago, 2 years ago, if I said PlayStation gonna release MLB The Show on Xbox, PC, that ain't gonna never happen, Jack. Move. PlayStation gonna allow crossplay with motherfuckers they stomping in the mud. That ain't gonna never happen, Jack. Move. PlayStation gonna allow Xbox Live sign-ins on PSN. That ain't gonna never happen, Jack. Move. Guess what? All that shit happened, right? And this is my issue. If you notice, anytime they do a positive PC story about PlayStation games going to PC, it's always surrounded by negative PlayStation news. Hey guys, PSVR 2 coming out. It ain't nowhere near coming out, but it'll come out eventually. Hey guys, Gran Turismo, we delayed that bitch to next year. Y'all gotta wait. Hey guys, God of War Horizon, that might be delayed too. All right, fuck it. All right. Oh, but yeah, but PC, nah, they getting Days Gone. Yeah, they gonna get that on time. Yeah, they gonna love that, right? And then the release date shit. I can only go by trends and what I've been shown. Horizon was 3 years old when it dropped on the PC platform, okay? Days Gone is going to be exactly 2 years to date that it dropped on the PC platform. So the first release was 3 years, second release was 2 years. After that, I'm expecting a 1 year release window, maybe even 6 months, right? And everybody said, well, it's an old game. It's only one game. Now it's only 2 games, and it's an old game. It's only 3 years. It's only 2 years. It's only 1 year. It's only 2 weeks, man. Why we up? So you see what I'm saying? Y'all take
exactly.
Give an inch, they gonna take them out, right?
Just pass it. Just pack it in. You know what I say? You give an inch to the booty box, they gonna.
Hey man, it's over. Hey, get the
start with an inch.
It's
start with an inch.
I agree with everything you said, Jack.
It's
definitely.
PlayStation Pass, baby.
Listen,
Yes,
I would love, like, you know, if, for example, y'all know I'm one of the few Killzone fans. You know, I would love if Killzone Shadowfall goes on PC and the you know the player base is rejuvenated, because you know you might be able to get in a match on PlayStation 4 now. Probably not now. Probably not now. But listen, I would love that if they put it on PC and I have the ability to play there now. And then also, like with what Jimmy said, if they release like their own platform on there, then you wouldn't have to play for PlayStation Plus. You could play, PlayStation multiplayer games. I could be playing Last of Us Factions on PC, and if they put crossplay, oh yeah, bro, I'm all for that. I am all for that.
I know you are. I know.
Hey, I'm here for it, man. Like, you don't gotta play for PlayStation Plus. I play for.
That's another thing. That's another thing, right? Now, PlayStation gamers, we like to laugh and ridicule Xbox guys. Oh, they game on PC, you can get it somewhere else. It's not exclusive. It devalue the brand, right? But y'all ain't got the same energy for PlayStation. Xbox guys gotta buy Xbox Live Gold, and PC gamers get it for free. They treating y'all like second-class citizens. PC getting games that y'all system not. We make fun of this shit, ridicule this shit, all that, right? You got all this smoke for Smooth Jimmy. Why you ain't got none of this smoke for, you know what I mean, Jim Ryan? It ain't his fault. It's Phil Spencer's fault, but it ain't Jim Ryan's fault. That's how that works.
That's where
they coming.
The point where I won't need like a PlayStation in my setup anymore is if it's day one, because y'all know typically, yes, Neo 2 and very few other games are the exceptions on me waiting to play a game. If it's a game I really want, I don't wait. So if it's very much like becomes a regular thing, games are day one on PC, then yeah, I have no problem like no longer having a PlayStation. But as long as there are games that I would have to wait for, I need a PlayStation in my setup, because I'm not waiting a year to play a game that I want. Like, that's just not something I'm willing to do. But at the point where it's day one, that's where like this console becomes, not needed for me anymore.
I agree.
So
indeed. We taking a
So
Super
Jack,
Chat?
would you convert?
Would I convert? This is the
Yeah,
thing
you got
about
all the indies that you're missing out on PlayStation, on the PC, plus
you
your
know,
first party games.
Landry, it's funny you should mention that because a lot of people seem to think I'm lying, I'm capping. But you got to remember, right? It was a point in time where I actually did want an Xbox. Did I ever get an Xbox? No. But guess what I heard? It was to a point where I wasn't gonna get no fucking Xbox, but it was certain titles that I wanted to try. And I heard, these games are starting to come to Steam, starting to come to the Xbox Live, whatever fuck on the PC. I said, okay. I was looking to get in the gaming PC anyway. I'm gonna get a gaming PC instead of an Xbox. People, Jack, move, you capping, you a liar, you a dick sucker. And then what happened? I done had two gaming PCs since then. So I don't know why it's so out of the reason to fathom that I wouldn't get a better gaming setup as far as PC go, even though it may be a laptop. Yeah, I can afford that. A lot of broke niggas, they be hating on me. I can get a laptop that play better than the PS5. Okay, it's just
flexing.
A true nature of the thing. They got 30 series laptops. They got all that jiggy shit. Okay, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So day one, I'm gone. Fuck it. What's the use of staying on?
Here's another question I have. So with Horizon, Guerrilla Games didn't work on that PC version, right? And it came out with problems because of that. And it could have been a one-time thing with the developer who worked on it. Who are I can't see them, or at least I don't see them making the first-party studios actually focus on making the PC version. So are they just always going to outsource it, or going to?
Why not though? If shit start coming day and day, and this, it really didn't hit me. Somebody said this on Press Start. Somebody donated was like, I hope PlayStation don't start getting bad ports. So now PlayStation exclusives are ports of the PC version. Y'all realize that, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that Horizon Zero Dawn, even though it launched horribly and got like 9-10 patches, why it can run 60 frames on the PS5 and that patch ain't out yet? Why is that, bro? We was there day one. None of that shit. Ratchet and Clank could run 6 frames on. It's a lot of games that should be patched. They ain't patched right now, but we keep hearing murmurings of, this game coming to PC. Speaking of Rand, I don't know if Randy want to put it out. He told us Spider-Man and what did he say? Spider-Man and God of War, Spider-Man and Bloodborne. He said two of them games. He said he got knowledge that they coming to PC.
Fire.
He told us this. So listen,
it's
bro,
definitely God of War, man.
It's over with, bro. If you don't think God of War coming to PC, you a fucking idiot, dog.
What?
For real.
God of War has to be one of those games that come to PC.
Spider-Man and God of War, Spider-Man, Bloodborne. Them bitches definitely gonna be on PC.
If they do, not trying to ignore your pain. I'm sorry for you, Jack. But if they, I hope there's like, what is that cross? When you do something on one platform, you get the trophies for it on the other. Yeah, like because I would love if I'm able to play these PlayStation games on PC, but still get the trophies. Because Steam trophies don't be hitting, I need them. I would like them PlayStation trophies on PSN.
PC, man. That'd be
that means integration is coming. If you see that, just to
yeah.
That's the warning.
PlayStation has bended. I've never seen a motherfucker.
Why Xbox is pioneers? You know what I mean? A lot of times you gotta log into Xbox Live. You get your achievements when you log into Xbox Live. Like, you know what I mean? Even on the Switch, you gotta log into Xbox Live, get those achievements.
Yeah, if y'all want to know how this works, just come hit us up. We'll put you on.
Imagine next season, right? Imagine next season Tom Brady and the Buccaneers go to the Jaguar Stadium and everybody take a knee and hand them the trophy like, fuck it, y'all got it. You know what I mean? Y'all the champions. Fuck this shit. Like, come on, man. What is going on? It's just crazy.
They want all the money, dog. They got greedy.
All right, well, we gonna sometime, but Jimmy, all money ain't good money. You know
I know. I agree with you. I agree with you 100% on that.
You might come up with some money from robbing a motherfucker, then that shit end up. You know what I mean? You got to spend it on something else. So, all money ain't good money. Quick money ain't always the right answer, man. But I'm not a businessman. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just, you know what I mean?
But Jack, you guys got to buy more of these games, though. That I would say that's the main problem.
I agree. I mean, apparently the sales ain't hitting like they want. I mean, but when you look at a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, the first outing for Guerrilla in this genre, new IP, and it sells over 10 million copies. It's like, God, how many copies we got to buy this? Like, goddamn, like God of War.
Yeah, but Horizon has been $10 for like 2 years now, though, right?
Who told them to put the game on sale, Blender? That's not my fault.
Okay, that was another thing I was going to ask. Would you be okay with Sony taking the Nintendo approach and not doing these extreme price drops, but still keeping them exclusive?
This is my thing.
If that's what it takes.
This is my thing with the price drop shit, right? like God of War. I think Detroit Become Human. It was like a whole like all them games that came out in that era.
Yeah.
They went on permanent price drops like 5-6 months after they came out, right? So either people weren't buying the game to they liking, or Sony was like, "Fuck it, we made our money back and we just gonna give it to them," you know what I mean, off the strength. But this is my thing, bro. If you're gonna do that, put the game on put the game on PS Plus, put the game on PS Now. You can bolster your numbers by why are you putting the game on there? Be like, it's on PS Now, but you got to get the bitch within the next 2 weeks, so we gonna pull it out. You know, just stupid shit they be doing, bro. Like, so it makes no sense.
So the only thing I'm worried about is like I hope Horizon, all these ports don't follow suit with how Horizon was kind of broken when they released that. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. If you go on port games, you better make them right.
Well,
but they using the same porter.
They weren't developed for PC originally. They was developed for a closed box console. So I mean,
yeah. So and Jack, okay. So Jack, don't you think, right? Whether they make this day one or they put the games out after a year and they make more money from them, you don't think that may get funneled? You don't think that they funnel that money back into better game development, possibly to continue to give us better games and better, whether it be better multiplayer games, they get more studios, whatever it is.
This is my thing about games. This is my thing about that. I just feel that exclusive games tend to have a better overall quality than a lot of third-party games. And with this announcement, for lack of a better term, they're a glorified third-party developer at that point. And like you seen with Horizon, you seen how Horizon ran on PC. That, like I said, all them games are developed for a closed box console. So we're going to start to see more hiccups. And there's going to be a game, right? As soon as they start doing this day one shit, there's going to be a game that runs superb, delicious on PC, right? And it's going to run like absolute dog shit on the system that is supposedly supposed to be made for. And y'all going to finally realize that this wasn't a good idea. But
honestly, I see it like the opposite. I see a lot of these like games that I see these games is more likely these games run great on the console and end up being trash on the PC. I see that being more likely.
Yeah, me too. I see that being more likely.
There's more variables with that PC shit, so that's the only reason that might be a case. But.
Man. Hey, BG.
Yeah.
Realistically, how much do you expect these like PlayStation exclusives to sell on the PC? Because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you guys put way too much like power. Like way too much strength into PC gamers saying it's going to sell like millions upon millions.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't like Horizon didn't sell crazy on PC. It didn't, right?
But
I don't.
You know what? PC game sales are measured differently than console sales. If a game sell $1 million on PC, niggas be fucking clapping their ass cheeks. But if it sell $1 million on console, they get roasted for that.
Yeah, like Valheim, they're congratulating 4 million, but Spider-Man is considered a flop. So.
Exactly.
I see. Exactly. So let's see. Okay, I see Spider-Man still selling a lot on PC. Like Spider-Man sold like what 50 million on PlayStation. I see Spider-Man like probably it could sell like 5 million more on PC. Yeah. I think. Games like Uncharted, I don't see Uncharted selling a lot on PC. I don't. Last of Us, I still don't. There's certain games on PlayStation that will sell a lot on PC, certain that won't. Days Gone, I don't think Days Gone is going to sell a lot on PC either.
Because I think it works for Microsoft because they have more PC-centric games like Grounded and Sea of Thieves and Flight Simulator, but the PlayStation is, I would argue, is the exact opposite of that.
What else?
But this is about just giving a dead game that retail life.
Okay, but this is the thing though. I might ask this question. I always ask this question. What was the point of them going out all them years ago, about a decade ago, and spending $330 million on Gaikai, which they rebranded PlayStation Now? The point of PlayStation Now is to be a universal hub that you can access from a myriad of products that gives you access to all PlayStation games. If you wanted to do this with little to no backlash from any fucking console user, and the PC people would have fucked with it too, put all these games on PS Now. You own the IPs. You don't got to buy no fucking licensing. What's the issue? Put the shit on PC. Bloodborne been playable on PC for like 4 years now, right? And nobody gives a fuck. But the day they drop that Steam wishlist shit, niggas gonna be, doing the shmoney dance. I don't understand this shit, bro. Like, from where I'm standing, and then Like, just close down PlayStation now. You ain't fulfilled none of the shit you just said, bro.
I mean, I don't think they looked too far ahead when they bought Gaikai and PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't think they were very forward thinking when it came to that, right? So that's why I think PlayStation Now turned out how it is. Honestly, I don't think they had foresight with it.
Fuck them.
Oh damn!
So that turned out how it did, man. Sorry, Jack. You gonna be all right. You not gonna stop gaming. I don't believe you and all that.
I'm good, man. Listen. I'm the type person when you they telling me something right now. When they showing all this shit, and then they'll put coming to PC, and then they have a date, and then they're like, oh my bad, y'all. We were just playing. We ain't even mean to put that right there. They don't even. You just keep doing it. You're telling me get a PC Jack move. Get a That's what they telling me, bro. I'm gonna listen to them though. I appreciate you something.
It's funny.
But that PS Pass gonna be dope.
What's funny? I see. It's funny. I see games like we already said Dreams need to go to PC, obviously, because that game, PlayStation dudes hype that, but then to support that, I was telling PlayStation dudes, listen, you niggas is not developers. Y'all need to stop this because none of you are gonna buy this game, and clearly they didn't. Okay,
it's just a game used for list wars. That's it.
Exactly. I told them that. Like, y'all don't want to play these games. Y'all need to cut it out, right? I even see games like, as much as some of y'all like to act like Infamous isn't good, I see Infamous selling better than a game like Last of Us on PC. Just because the PC crowd is just they're weird. They're very weird with what type of games they like, bro. They're very weird. Like on consoles, yeah, Horizon sell 10 million and all that. Uncharted got Last of Us, all that. But a game like Dreams or Infamous will sell more of that on PC. Them dudes is weird, bro. So it is what it is, man.
Hey, we taking the super chat break, yo?
Yeah. Let's take one, and it's almost 8, so we need let's take a super chat break.
All right. It's a Mr. Whitaker say, Jack, play Final Fantasy VII Remake. You will like it. Eyes emoji. I don't know about that one, yeah. Gideon Inc. said, how does Smooth feel about the fact the last AAA Xbox exclusive was actually 1,951 days ago? Crap was wrong. October 27, 2015 is 1,951 days. Smooth.
I mean, they can keep on at it. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't look at this whole thing. I don't get this whole situation of like, this is how many days since Xbox has a game that's only been on Xbox and that nobody else can play. Like, these dudes need help. Crap, the gamer's wrong. That dude's wrong. Like, that shit don't matter. At the end of the day, any game I play on Xbox is an exclusive to me. So, yeah, hold that.
There you go.
All right.
We got Lone Wolf Gamer Tilu. He said, BG, I donated to make you play that one Steam game called Shower with Your Dad Simulator. What happened?
Yo.
I think the game against the rules to stream, though, yo.
Yeah, that's a very sketchy game. Did you actually? Hit me up. We'll talk. We might have to decide on that.
I am bread.
All right, we got OBJ Jr. He said, I just joined the Patreon. Will I get the After Dark?
Yeah, if you subscribe to $6 tier, yeah.
$6 tier, my guy. All right,
so
Omar.
Do you get access to all the older episodes if you join them now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Omar MA said, do y'all think CDPR should just move on or keep fixing the game? Maybe start on Witcher 4?
No, they got to fix the game.
They
have to fix it. Yeah, they have to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got Fear's the greatest motivator. He said, Mocha, can I get some big toe pictures?
Oh.
Fuck.
I saw that. I saw it.
You gonna answer him?
No.
All right. Well, there you go. A Sapphire 541 said, home consoles don't sell in Japan. It's a dead market. That's true. Let me see. We got Bless011. Blandrew can shut up about a new Ape Escape game. Great podcast this week. RIP Japan Studio. Well, Studio Japan.
Yeah. And that's exactly why I'm so anti-piracy. It's because my studios always get affected by it. It's never Ubisoft or somebody. It's always the studios I like to play. Now I have absolutely no PlayStation studios that make games for me now. PlayStation's trash. I hate Jim Ryan.
Word, like what was that about?
Oh man. Okay, we got MC Figs. It say they haven't made an Ape Escape game in 16 years. Blender needs to move on. Damn, they
That's a fact.
We got Tarek Ahmed. He said this isn't new. Sony did this when Sony Online Entertainment was active. We'll never see day and date this gen because Sony values putting their box in your home. Well, we'll see, man. Miko 19. What's up? Who's that?
No, go ahead.
Miko 19 says Sean Layden told y'all in August of 2019 that the games were coming to PC. This was to be expected. Well, you know what? It wasn't to be expected. A couple of weeks after that, they fired his motherfucking ass. So listen, how we supposed to know what he said was right, man? We didn't know that. Oh, Mario May, you can never beat console convenience. We gonna see, man. And Gideon Inc. said, helpful tip, encourage Cash App / Venmo donations instead of Super Chats. You keep more of the money without YouTube in your pocket. That is true.
Yeah, but people want to see what they say on screen, though. That's the thing.
Oh, fuck, we got a $50. Hold on, let me refresh this real quick. G400 sent the big boy donation. Oh, let me refresh, make sure I ain't missing one.
Shout out to G.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. Real X. Hey, that's one of the few Xbox dudes I say that's a real gamer right there. He ain't one of these smooth Jimmy. You know what I mean?
What you talking about? Like me and G game, like bro. Like, I mean, like he's more.
He play games you can't though, smooth. He play games you can't play. I done seen this man's work.
No, G400. He 100% like a game, like almost on the daily. He 100% a game like almost daily. Like I've never seen nobody that game like him.
Yeah,
and he like I don't understand it because he's in strip clubs like half the time and he's always platinuming a game. I'm like, yo, when do you have time?
What the fuck?
He was serious about that comment.
100% the game at 7, like slapping ass cheeks at 11. This nigga's amazing.
There we go.
We got Forget Me Not. He said, "This bad news if you care about quality games. Quality games will drop, and if you care about quality over convenience, you should be against this." I agree with you, Forget Me Not. And T400 dropped the big boy $50 donation. He said, "Take it out of my strip club money. Safe. LOL. But I got to support my favorite gaming podcast for real. We appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, man. Okay. Quick things to get to. So there's still rumors out there that Sony is acquiring Blue Point Games. They say it's just a matter of when, but people, the rumor is it's definitely going to happen. Seems likely.
As they should.
Yeah. There's a Twisted Metal series happening from, and it's going to be written by the people who wrote Deadpool, the movies, and it's in the works at Sony Pictures TV right now. COD Black Ops Cold War and Warzone is now too big apparently to fit on a 500 gig PS4.
I saw that. That's crazy.
So you literally could buy people literally buy consoles for just Call of Duty, and you could buy a console and that's all you're going to be able to play or might not even be able to play. So kind of crazy. Speaking of storage, so this summer, PlayStation will reportedly open up the internal storage for the PS5, and it's gonna get an update so that the fan could keep the system cool enough because they're worried about the storage unit for the SSD overheating. So that support is supposed to be coming this summer if you want to expand your PS5 storage. There's also PlayStation didn't confirm this, but there's also a rumor about VRR and 1440p support because the PlayStation 5 doesn't support that.
That's great.
They're gonna fix the loud disk drive spin noise, and there's gonna be some other bug fixes. So that's rumored to be coming this summer also.
Hey, you remember when like a couple of years ago we used to make fun of like Xbox and Nintendo dudes because they was like, just wait to E3. There's a rumor about this, rumor about that. We was like, man, why all y'all deal is rumors and speculation, man? What are hard concrete facts? And PlayStation doing sales numbers, PlayStation doing all that. Now we dealing with that from PlayStation. Oh, 15 people farted in Days Gone yesterday. All this other dumb shit. I'm tired of God damn, what's concrete about this motherfucker, man? Damn.
Oh man. PlayStation Plus for the month of March is going to be Final Fantasy VII Remake, which we mentioned earlier. It's not going to get the PlayStation 5 update. So that's going to be the PlayStation 4 version you're still playing, even for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. What? So how do you get the upgrade?
You got to buy it, right? I'm pretty sure they said you still have to buy it. Am I correct in that?
Yeah. It's not free. You have to buy the actual.
Yeah, you have to buy the actual PlayStation 5 version. That's not what you're getting free for PlayStation Plus.
Why would they give you the PS5 game for free?
Because they're greedy.
Why give us the PS4 game for free?
Word.
They got to accommodate broke niggas. Remember?
I'll get it on PC then.
So yeah, it's Final Fantasy VII Remake, Remnant from the Ashes, Farpoint, which is a VR game, and some game named Maquette. Okay, and last topic, it was the Pokemon 25th anniversary, and they announced Pokemon Arceus Legends and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, which are Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. Now, Alex, I know you showed me you have a whole Pokemon collection.
Yes, sir.
Because you're a big Pokemon fan, want to talk about what you think about these remakes and your
I
Pokemon?
think it's a step in the right direction. A lot of people are comparing it to Zelda right now. But all I know is that prices are going to be fucked for everything. But, yep, pretty much.
Okay.
How are they comparing this to Zelda?
The remake, I think. Not the remake, the remaster for Skyward Sword.
They're comparing Arceus to the Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the Arceus Legends. What is that, by the way? Like I know it. Like, what is that?
I think it's just like a newer game to the series, like the Gen 9.
Oh, really?
Like
ain't that a combination of two old games, or am I tripping? Or that's something else?
I don't know.
That's a remake.
Oh, the remake. Oh, so it's a remake and a new game coming out.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
all right.
Because I'm just excited. I'm actually really looking forward to the remakes for Diamond and Pearl, because that's when I was still into Pokemon, and I was very familiar with the Pokemon. Now because this new age Pokemon, I don't know nothing about these. Like, they got Pokemon that are modeled after like garbage cans and chandeliers. I'm like, and ice cream cones. I'm like, huh?
Trash bags.
Yeah, I'm like, really? Y'all really ran out of ideas, because I was like, I don't know what this is. So yeah, but we going back in my day where we had crocodiles and fire lizards and all, when things were still logical. So I'm buying that day one. So I look forward to this remake.
No, you're not.
I'm buying it day one, Blanchard.
Did you buy Sword and Shield?
Were those weren't remakes of the old ones?
No, but you said you were going to buy Sword and Shield and be doing all this fighting with everybody in the community. You didn't even buy that game.
You got the receipts of that?
Uh-oh.
I'm sure somebody could find it.
If you ain't got the receipts, I don't know if I said it.
I remember. Stop lying, Shokio.
I don't know if I said it.
I remember you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna wash everybody."
Yeah, actually, I think Nev was in here. And you were talking about Charizard. You're like, bro, we've been way past Charizard. Why are you still bringing up this Pokemon from Gen 1?
Listen, even if I said it, which I won't admit until y'all bring me the receipts, I am actually a fan of the older Pokemon game, so I'm definitely buying this day one.
Did you play Diamond and Pearl back in the day or no?
Yeah,
episode 2.
Who was your starter? Who was your starter?
The water one. I always go with water Pokemons. I always go with water Pokemon first.
You can't. Man, why are you going with water?
Maybe that's why. I need something to compensate. I always go with the water Pokemons first. So I honestly don't even remember.
No,
its
what
name.
was the water starter? What did it look like?
Isn't it and Diamond and Pearl? Was it? Isn't it the? No, that was the game before. What is the word? No, Totodile was the gen before. That's why I really don't remember, but I just know I always go with the.
It's like an otter. Looked like an otter, more like.
In Diamond and Pearl, wasn't it a Piplup or?
Yeah,
am I crazy?
Piplup, Turtwig, and what's the other one?
Yeah, I don't remember. I just know I beat the game.
Or something?
No, that wasn't. Was it that gen? Okay, listen, I don't remember. All I know is I always go with the water Pokemon every gen. Okay, I don't remember the names. I just know I beat it. I think it was after Because the one with Chimchar, yeah. After that, that's when I stopped playing Pokemon, and I have no idea what's going on with trash bags and chandeliers and lazy boy. They got lazy boy furniture Pokemon and all this wild shit. I don't know about all that. So
all right, BG, I expect to see you on the battlefield day one.
Day one, Blandrew. I'm gonna be there, dog.
Okay,
I'm gonna be there. Okay.
This is gonna be
At the grass Pokemon.
What
Chikorita.
episode is this? Weapon Wheel Podcast 271. Let me write this down.
Yeah, write this one down. Write this one down, boys.
I'm gonna pre-order it. So yeah.
You know what else you gonna pre-order? You gonna pre-order these L's?
Hey BG, you gotta announce the winners, yo.
Oh, okay. Let me bring this up real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do these random picks for the Jiggy merch. Hold on one second. So just so y'all know it's not rigged, I'm bringing it up. Okay, and all right, we're gonna do 3 picks.
You got a week to claim your prize. All right, so from right now to next Weapon Wheel Podcast at the end, you gotta hit me up, yo. If you don't hit me up, we're gonna pick somebody else. All right.
All right.
That's how we rock.
So first winner is Vino Uzumaki.
All right, I know that name. All right.
Next is the Melodic Punk. Oh, we know Punk.
Oh, okay. Melodic, my boy. All right.
He already got some Jiggy gear though.
Hey man, he getting some more, dog.
All right,
straight
okay.
like that. Yes,
and one more. Kewami Wilkes. So those are the 3 winners. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, type them down.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm feeling generous. So I'm gonna pick one more winner, and this next winner, I'm gonna buy you a copy of Returnal. Well, what if you don't have a PS? What if you don't have a PS5? What?
Well, the game
if you don't got a PS5, you a broke nigga.
So I'll buy if you don't have Returnal, then I'll buy you a different game for the month of March. Okay,
buy them Record. That's all Returnal is.
Huh? Record? Come on, bro. Yeah. Stop this. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, next winner, you're gonna get a game from me. And it is Jeff Diddy.
I know Jeff Diddy.
Yeah, he's been supporting the podcast. Listen, all the Patreons, we appreciate y'all for supporting Weapon Wheel Podcast. Shout out to y'all. And
we ain't do no outros.
Yeah, we about to. Hold on.
What we still gotta do?
Okay. Do we have any super chats left?
Yeah, we got some more, man. Let me refresh it real quick.
Okay.
Did I miss any good topics while I was on the phone?
Not really. It's about to start thundering outside, boy. Hold on, let me pull up these super chats. All right, let me scroll down, make sure I ain't missing none. It's a all right, H Dog Gaming. He said, "Here's $5 to go." God damn it! Here's $5 to go towards Jack Move's therapy sessions because of PlayStation's recent decision. We appreciate you. Tony Esquire said, "Keeping it 100. Now one PlayStation exclusive cracked 20 million. Not even God of War or The Last of Us 2. I don't know, Black Bond. That man moved Nintendo's exclusives. Just saying."
That man, hold on. Let's rewind this real quick. How much do you think PlayStation's games would sell if there was nothing else on PlayStation but PlayStation's games?
Oh, a ton.
That doesn't apply now, Bond.
I rest my case.
We got G400. He sent another. He sent another big boy $50 donation. He said, "Just cuz, bitch. Shout out to the viewers one time." Shrug. Hey.
Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it.
Forget me not. Oh, what's up?
No, go ahead.
Forget me not. So y'all remember when PS used to make exclusives? If Nintendo puts their games on PC, terrorists have officially won. And I agree. Hank Serious said Pokemon past Gen 4 is mostly trash. And I think that might be it.
Okay. Do these outros. Good show, y'all. Good show. Alex, appreciate you coming on as a guest.
Definitely. Thank you for inviting me back on again. I've been supporting this podcast and been watching this for many years. And I definitely appreciate you guys.
It's been a good guess.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
No problem, no problem.
Who invited this man?
I did. Give me my credit.
Damn, I gotta give him credit. I was about to be like, see, BG don't ever invite anybody.
All right, Blandrew.
Have a good one, everyone.
You good, bro?
Yeah.
What happened to all that extra content you're gonna be making because you had a commission?
Oh yeah, I'm still working on it. Just working on playing Bravely Default right now.
Blandrew, I hope you turn out to be a more consistent father than a video maker, because you
Yeah, bro. You make content like Dr. Dre make albums.
That's
so
like
fact.
Goku. You're gonna be like Goku.
Y'all even be supporting my content or no?
No, I watch, bro, Blandrew. I watch your videos, and you always lie to me. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna put out a video tomorrow. And then next year comes, and we still waiting.
Next year.
All right.
Yeah, I watched your video like 3 times and each time pretended it was a new video.
No. Yeah, I might have to start doing like smooth bets or something to get people to start making these videos or something. Every time I fail, just pay somebody $50.
I mean, you honestly though, to be honest, Blandrew, you like Dr. Claw. Next time.
All right, that's a good one.
That shit ain't ever coming.
All right, Jack.
Shout out to Bales27 for the donation, by the way. Appreciate you. All right, so the only thing I got to promote this week, the new Jiggy ski masks have dropped. All right, 16 different colors, getting tuned. Hit me up through DM and let's make it happen. And shout out to the Jiggy merch winners. I will be reaching out to y'all boys, and yeah, we out.
Wait, Jack, real quick. Did I see something about you hosting a rap battle or something?
Oh yeah, Jiggy Battle League. I almost forgot. We got the Jiggy Battle League coming sometime next Saturday. Okay, we're gonna have my boy Axe Samuels take on Kid Dangerous. Some of y'all might remember him as the finisher in the community. He's a battle rapper. Now this is my man's right here. So I'm gonna get a winner $100 right off the strength. It's gonna be like 3 2-minute rounds. Judges, what's up?
Hold up. The finisher.
Yes, sir. When the water get wet, you better have duck feet out this motherfucker. That's my man.
Yo, right Jack, why does this rap league? Why does this why does this rap league sound like the Special Olympics?
Hey, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo, wait, didn't the finisher used to make videos on BG?
Yes, sir.
The only reason I didn't make videos on the finisher, I thought there was something wrong with him.
I love the finisher was still making videos on the Wii U in like 2019. Yo, that man don't give a fuck. Like he was disrespecting Wii U. I'm like, bro, the switch out, like you behind my.
Wait, so Jack, are you guys meeting up and then recording it? Is it going to be a stream? Like,
it's gonna be a live rap battle. I just gotta sync the time. We're gonna have 3 judges. I want Smooth to be a judge, but I don't know if he's available. But
damn, what time is it?
Saturday. I don't know. Probably like Saturday, like about 5 Central, some shit like
Mocha,
that.
what you think about?
We're gonna have Kofi J May coming through. We're gonna have official judges. The winner gets $100.
Is Hard 8 coming?
I mean, shit, if you want to, it don't matter to me.
Yo, Hard 8, what's the battle? I would definitely go and do this battle, like, and try to win some money.
Hold on, you want a battle too? Who you want to battle?
Jack about to be a fight promoter at this point with all this.
Who you want to battle? Who you want to battle?
No, who's available? Like,
all right, so listen. All right, we can put another battle on the card. Anybody want to rap battle Kid Schmoove? Listen, man, we can make that happen too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I want to shout out J-Mate's Bloodborne stream that's happening on the 29th. Don't forget to check out that.
The 29th of February.
Yes, sir.
Never worry. All right.
No, we got 2 more chats. We got super.
Okay, go ahead.
Tim Jen said, "Good show, bros," and he also said, "What's the other one say?" I think both of them say "Good show, bros." It might be a typo. All right, appreciate you, Tim Jen.
And Mocha the Savage. That's her new name, Mocha the Savage. You want to do your outro?
Whatever. Anyway, this was a good show. I had fun. I will see y'all next week.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask you no questions. No questions.
Mocha the Savage. We
Okay,
got a Suburban Savage and a Mocha Savage.
Jimmy?
Yo, what's up, J Mega Games? Everybody have a good night. And Amazo, I see you in the chat. It's good to see you alive. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Yeah, what you what's going on?
Huh? We're talking after dog, I guess.
Did the FBI visit him?
Hey,
I
Omega,
guess-
you said you was gonna go clap Jim Ryan. What happened, yo? That man still doing interviews.
Yo, you wildin'. All right, everybody did their outro. Smooth. Did you?
No, not me.
Go ahead,
Not me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys next week, yo, and we're gonna get that confirmation from Bethesda by the time the next episode of Weapon Wheel rolls around. So,
Confirmation of what?
Starfield 2021 and them being Xbox exclusive.
Well, you know it's not coming 2021 because the world will not allow you to beat me in a bet.
Jason Schreier said the game has been delayed a lot, so it's might be coming farther out than anybody expects. And also, Aaron Greenberg said don't expect it to be shown because people were saying it was going to be shown in March. He said that's
He said that about Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yeah, that was Elden Ring.
my
Because
bad.
somebody took their March 23rd event and said, "Oh, this is where Elden Ring's going to be shown," but it's not even. I don't think even a standard like Xbox event. I think it's the little Microsoft gaming event, and they typically are like different. Like I think behind the scenes type stuff.
All right.
Well, how come you don't make any bets with me anymore?
I'm a Christian man. I can't do that.
You guys
Good
scared
answer.
you guys scared after Retro Studios let you down?
That too.
All right, y'all. We're going to After Dark. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all
Hold
next
up,
week.
Hold on, let me get my outro.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I had a good little outro because we had a nice little After Dark discussion on the history of these people that don't want to come on Weapon Wheel, that dislike Weapon Wheel, that have their perceived toxic, fraudulent bias. So if you want to know that little history, 3 days ago I uploaded a new video, State of the Hate Address. Nice little hour-and-a-half long podcast. It'll catch you up on the beginnings of this community till now.
Yeah. And yeah, last week on After Dark, we had great discussions because people submitted really good questions. If you didn't submit your question yet for tonight's After Dark, you still can while we're in there. All right. So we're out of here. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Later.